How's everyone doing tonight? We're back to play some the Tasmanian Tiger. And, well, we made like over 30% last week, so we did decent amount in terms of overall progression. So we'll see how that goes. Although I had a weird issue starting up because apparently it was working like an hour ago, but now Steam is down entirely. Thank God we have offline mode because I literally wouldn't be able to stream right now if I couldn't play this game offline. A single-player game, right? Who would have thought you need online connectivity? Man, I hate this digital age. It's so dumb. It's so bad. So, hopefully I won't have any glitches because of that due to, like, cloud save support or whatever. It should be fine, but we'll see. Hey, Kira and Matt, how you two doing? I'm getting this set up now. Hopefully it should be good. I probably still have to, like, change one thing over to make sure it's going to capture. Okay, yeah, it's working, so I just gotta make sure I'm in the game. Probably hiccups on stream here a little bit every time I do that, but that's fine. It's expected with a PC game stream, so let's swap over. Alright, so let's go ahead and load it up, because again, Steam may be down, but I haven't played this since last week's stream, so my save is accurate. So I try not to do that kind of stuff. Okay. I don't know, that came through real quick. My light just flashed. That's a great start, man. Everything going at once. Hey Amber, how you doing? So we unlocked something over here, which is a whole new set of levels, so we'll start on the left side. We could technically go back to those other levels just to get like those pictures, but we're better off waiting for a while. We'll probably just do all that at once, if we decide for a cleanup thing. We got these 3 portals, I don't know which one to pick. Ridgeland River, Outback Safari, and Snow Worries. I think I might just go left to right. I do want to change, okay. I do want to change my outfit, though, because we were playing with this for a decent amount of the end of last week, so let's change it to something else. Let's see. I swear, this one's just the exact same outfit. The biggest difference is the shoes. And then, like, he has some slight color differences. Now, let's go with Sly. Just because of the name. Cool. Alright, let's go to Snow Worries. Oh, cutscene. Very compressed cutscene.
You have done well, my friend. The information you supplied is invaluable. So someone thinks they can stop me obtaining all the talismans?
Yes.
Of course he will never succeed. I want this meddling mammal stopped at any cost.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Those talismans are as good as mine. Begin phase 2!
Gee, I wonder if evil. Just a hunch.
Check out these amazing snowy mountains. Full of frolicking kangaroos, high-speed wombats, and giant yabbies, all eager to meet you. I hope you packed a clean pair of thermals.
I'm getting better with the teleportation in because I'm not just falling flat on my face anymore. Alright, I had an issue with DMV. Time we had to go, it's like wait 3 hours. Yeah, it's DMV for you. You're never in and out. It's always an all-day affair for some stupid reason.
This is bad. Really bad. While the children were playing in the snow when that little scamp Booney accidentally caused an avalanche. I can hear them call out, but I can't see them.
No worries, Sheila. I'll find them for you.
Okay, so we got a scavenger hunt right away. Gotta find some kids. Found a kid. But how do you melt the ice? I mean, to be fair, we do have the fire rings, so... Hang on, how do I... There we go. The flame ring, yeah. We got these, which probably make a difference here. Or not. Okay. That snow doesn't count. Some snow may melt, some snow may not. We'll try a different snow, obviously. That's probably nothing, actually. It's just probably a background object. Wait, can you get up there? Hang on a second. Nope, okay. It just pushed me right back, so it didn't matter. Hello, sir. I want to talk, but sure. You want to look at my fire boomerangs? Oh, what the? Okay. He's more of an enemy because I can't talk to him, and anytime I interact, he wants to hit me with a snowball. Okay, well, he's dead, so definitely an enemy. Seems like those guys you do have to bite, because just throwing a boomerang at them doesn't matter. All those 80s kids. She didn't disclose that information. That's a lot of kids. This is zoomed out all the way. Okay, so it is remembering my zoom out. I guess I was more confused last time we played about the zooming in and out controls, thinking it wasn't doing it right.
The snow has compacted here, mate, so it's pretty slippery. So it could help if you need a bit of a speed boost.
Okay, so basically, slippery ice make go fast. Yeah, that's realistic. Once I think about picking up this game sometime soon. Yeah, I mean, it's been fun, and I think the HD version is a pretty solid way of playing it. And it is, honestly, I guess, more of an underrated gem from this time period. Like, it's talked about still, but I think it was a game that it got very recognized in the beginning of its life, and then after a couple years, it just kind of went into obscurity for a while. It wasn't really until, like, the YouTube era of, like, gamers talking about retro games I grew up with I heard about Ty again. So I haven't heard about this game for years, and, you know, when you get on YouTube, like, on, like, say, like, the mid-2010s or so, that's when... Okay, hi! So busy talking about YouTube over here, buddy. Around, like, the mid-2010s or so, that's when people were starting to, like, go full-blown into the retro scene, talking about all these games, and this one came up a long conversation. Which is weird when you haven't heard about something in, like, a decade, and then it comes right back. Probably how they got that extra game, Type 4. But I did learn this is actually on everything from what I've seen. Like, it's on PC, obviously, because that's the version I'm playing. It's on Switch, which is how this one got updated to the more HD version. And then it's also on, like, PS4, and I think also Xbox One, from what I've seen, too. So it's on everything. So if you want to play, it doesn't matter what platform you have something that can play the game. So that's nice, at least. It's, like, no barrier to entry. Like a lot of games nowadays. Can't really jump all that much on the ice, that's the only problem. So while it makes you move faster, it also makes you move a little bit more stiff.
Thanks, mate.
Looks like a gem from the 90s, like Gex for a while. Yeah, it's very similar to those kind of games. It's kind of like the big thing. When you started going into like the 5th gen to 6th gen transition, you still got a lot of games like this. Are very much like the big popular hits of the 5th gen systems, like Mario, Crash, Spyro, Banjo. Like, this kind of thing was very common up until like mid 6th generation, I would say, because then that's when 3D collectathon platformers like this were starting to die down in popularity. So that's when they started to not become more and more of a thing, to the point now where it's like, it's kind of like its own subset genre for some companies, because some companies just purely make this kind of game, and then others just never touch it. So it kind of depends on the company. Nintendo's one of the better ones, and same for indies when it comes to still making a bunch of platformers. Very sloped. You would think you'd just be falling down in this way, but nah, that's fine. It makes throwing boomerangs a lot harder. Can I even get up there technically this way? No, I gotta go on the snow. That was like a whole different area I haven't gone to here. How long can I ride up the snow area like this? Also, did I just see seams? No, okay, it was just how the camera clipped. This is near the beginning? Oh yeah, I just never went down this way specifically for the eggs. It's so hard to get them though. This is where I wish I had a magnet. And then back over here, which I know it's down that path. Let me go over left. You also can't glide when you're on the ice, which I guess makes sense. You barely can jump. How are you going to glide? Anything else over here? Feels like a good spot to hide something, but no. No kid. I was expecting a kid in a thing of snow. I wonder what's the general consensus to a lot of people when it comes to the other tie games, because you mainly just hear it as a series brought up, which a lot of people mainly talk about the first game. I never hear anything about the sequels. And then, as we already discussed in previous streams, I don't even think anyone knew Tie 4 was a thing for a while, because everyone was surprised of a 2D platformer just randomly releasing. That was forgotten about, so that worked out well. I only hear people talk about this one. I don't know about how well the other games are considered in the series, if they're considered just as good, if not better, or worse. Because some series have that tendency of after you play the first game, you play its sequels to kind of go a little downhill. Just because of some of the changes being made. Like a good example for me is honestly Jak and Daxter, because I played the first Jak and Daxter, and I really liked that game because it's a 3D collectathon platformer. That's all it is. It's very much like your Mario 64s or your Banjo-Kazooies, but then starting with Jak 2 onwards, that's when they introduced like the gun mechanic in that, so it's now a platformer with shooting mechanics, and that's very different. I haven't played the others for that reason. It's just, I think that idea alone has just kind of discouraged me a bit from playing the others, which is probably not the good thing to do. I've heard the games are fine, nothing wrong with them, but it's a very different gameplay shift. But you never understand why companies would do that. Hey, the first game did so well, so let's just completely change that to the second. Why? I don't know.
Steady on, mate.
Probably a situation where it didn't sell as well as they hoped, so they're hoping to spice it up with number 2.
Carefully or you'll break it.
Okay, so fragile ice. It's good to know. Didn't expect the cutscene to only last for a second. Hey, I'm over here trying to close a bottle of water. No need to throw a rock. Dark. Gonna hit him with the Zoomerang, because there's no way I'm reaching from here. Said tread with caution. I don't know what exactly that's gonna mean. Just because of the idea of things here. I don't know how fragile the ice really is. Have I heard about SonicGhost getting relisted on the 360 marketplace? It got delisted? So, just from that, you can tell no, for starters. I didn't know it was even delisted. I guess that's a good thing? I don't know what that's really gonna mean, for the most part. It's just for people who have a 360, you can access it. Because obviously that's not backwards compatible for anything else. I didn't know it was delisted. Because the DLC's not. Like, I checked and the DLC was on the shop and still able to buy, which was interesting for that reason. I don't know, it's weird. It's on Marketplace for $5, but that's cheap. I'm surprised it's only $5. Oh, I can't get this now. I need something here to jump out of the water with. The ice was my only hope. I mean, I'm always fine with companies doing something like that because, you know, delisting something is bad. Just because now that's one less way of people being able to get a product. So relisting a digital product is always a good thing. It's kind of Random 06 was randomly relisted on Xbox. Hey Ethan, how you doing? Speaking of delisting, hopefully everyone bought their stuff they wanted on 3DS and Wii U. I think yesterday. If you're wanting to use a credit card or PayPal or whatever, because that's no longer, which sucks. Now you have to just use those eShop cards. Like a weird hacky workaround, which is so bad. At this point, I'm just throwing my hands in the air with that one. It's like, I got the games I want. Any further ones, I'm gonna just probably get with eShop cards.
Project of his. Anyway, I reckon there's something up top.
I have the essentials, that's all that really matters.
Find a way up there.
Because I am gonna hack my 3DS. I need to, anyways, just to get some more features out of it. Mainly the screen output thing for like the computer. That way you can capture it on PC. Kind of important. Okay, I can't jump up here, but I thought I saw a glow. It might have just been my fire. Oh, no. No, it's this. I thought I saw something glowing. I wasn't wrong. Doing good? That's good to hear. I'm doing good myself. Thanks for asking. Probably better get eShop cards. Well, $50 ones on Amazon. Yeah, there are some sales on the cards I've noticed. I can get a $50 card for $45. It's gonna suck now because it's actually gonna make eShop games more expensive in a lot of regards. If you want to buy a game that's $5, there's no $5 eShop card, for example. So you gotta buy a $10 card and then buy something else to make the most out of that eShop card. Like that, it's more inconvenient now, which is a bad thing. Oh, is there a $5 card? For some reason, I thought there wasn't. Probably thinking of other companies that don't have $5 shop cards. Probably why. Screen Catcher Homebrew on 3DS even good? I remember back when it was newish, it was questionable. I mean, it's better than nothing situation. I don't know if it's any better. But yeah, I know when it first came out, I think the top screen was able to do 30 FPS output, which was fine. That's more than enough for a lot of games. Bottom screen's like 5. So that's it's more of a PowerPoint presentation. But it's either that or point your camera at your 3DS by today's standards, because you can't get a 3DS capture anymore. They don't make them. No real companies doing it or any modders out there, unfortunately. So there's that if you want it from the actual hardware. And there are certain games you might need actual hardware for that. Because I would still try to do a lot of my 3DS capture stuff for now through an emulator if the games work. There are some games that just flat out don't on emulator, that's the problem. Or if they do, they run so poorly, 3DS capturing from a wireless solution might actually be more stable and give you more frames. It's one of those situations. Did the ice just come back after I left? Now that's random. Thanks for a host, and if you're in chat, how you doing, Marley? Appreciate it. I'm gonna stick on the beaten path. Go this way first. Okay, I was thinking Sony. PSN doesn't have the $5 card, so I'm not too far off. I don't think Microsoft has one either. Maybe Nintendo's one of the only ones that does have a $5 card. Because again, a lot of them don't. Oh, hey, that's mine. Give it back. That's mine. That's my thing. You're not the same one, but I'm bitter. Might as well go into the cave. Okay, never mind. Wow, this looks so ominous and there's nothing. Alright, maybe later. Oh, a thing in the ice, that just my reflection. Just that. It looked like a thing in there, like one of those gears. Oh, there's a gear, speaking of which. Animation looks so weird underwater just because it's like, wait, what do I do? Oh yeah, gear, ha. It's like he turns around very last minute on that animation. Okay, so this is me looping. Let me go back and go now to my left. That's probably where the crab went. Oh, I can't actually. This is a gate I gotta open from the other side. I won't be doing anything but the crab right away if that's the case, because I don't see him anymore. It's just that one. I don't think it's the same crab on the other side. Oh man, that reflection looks weird. That looks like, you know, like the big monitor thing in like Luigi's Raceway on Mario Kart 64? That ice reminds me of that monitor. It's like the same kind of idea. It's reflecting the game. So it's like a 2 different output situation with the model. It looks so weird. Because the model's way bigger than that reflection. It shouldn't be that big. Not from that distance, at least. Get some air bubbles here real quick. Xbox doesn't have a $5 card. It's 10 and up. Okay, so I was right on them, too. So, yeah, Nintendo may be the only one that could have a $5. Because I'm pretty sure Steam doesn't either, so that one's another no-go. So it would just be Nintendo who does the $5 card. Which, to be fair, that's a good thing. To have more buying options. It just sucks they're taking away the credit card one. It's like, you know, that one's kind of important. I don't know, what's the purpose of this? Maybe I gotta punch him into that cave. Hang on, I wanna try that. There's an ominous cave over here. That might mean something. I'm gonna try it. Get time to stock up on eShop cards. Yeah, unfortunately. Wait, you're not gonna go any further? Is that it? Oh, nope, now I'm mad. I don't think this is doing anything. Never mind. So what is the point in this cave? Definitely not for this crab guy. Let me get some air. Is that enough? Now it is. You still have funds via the Switch and then use them 3DS and Wii U. Yeah, it's good you can at least do that, but I agree. It is a weird workaround method. It sounds like a weird hack. Like, it does not sound like that was intentional, but Nintendo looked at that like, you know, that's good enough. You could do that for a couple months, right? It doesn't feel intentional. It just feels like a weird workaround that just happened to work, so they just say, well, let's just do that instead. No, it's still a weird situation. They shouldn't be delisting the whole eShop to begin with, but it's Nintendo. It's like, as soon as that 10-year ran out for having to keep it up and running due to legal reasons, then they're wanting to pull the plug. Stupid. It's all a cost-saving measure. That's about it. I'll come back there for that crab thing later, because I don't know what to do just yet. I want to continue on. Boomerang sound like Gatling guns. Kind of, yeah. It's like a very aggressive boomerang. Still don't know how to get over there. Can I get on this ice and like barely walk on it? That's a no, because as soon as my foot hit it, it just immediately cracked. But good to know. Man, I knew it was fragile, but that fragile? All I did was breathe. I can't breathe? We want to talk also about like companies doing weird, stupid stuff. I don't know if you guys heard about the PlayStation Classics thing with the new PlayStation Plus service. I can't remember what it's fully called now, but apparently the PlayStation 1 games, like they've been getting trophies, so it sounds like some good news. And then apparently it's been found that they're running the PAL versions of these games on the service. So here we go again with this. This was a thing that happened like what, 2018, 2019 time with the PS1 Classic, the little plug and play thing, where Sony just put PAL versions on every region's system and it just didn't run well at all and the games were actually unplayable. So we're doing that again. Yeah, 50 hertz compared to 60 is what anything outside of the European regions experience. So a lot of people are going to be like, what's going on? This is running too slow. Even PAL gamers don't like the 50 hertz issue. Like, they want that even to be fixed for their game. That doesn't make any sense. Like, why? Sony likes worse playing PS1 games. Yep, exactly. This is why we keep our other PlayStation systems around that can still play those games, like the PS3 and our Vita and stuff like that, because Sony doesn't know how to do it right now. They did in the past, but not anymore. Never understood why Euro got 50 hertz to begin with. It was a power draw issue, that was why. Like, they couldn't, their displays, they couldn't handle 60 hertz. It was too much power for what their power grids allowed. So they did 50 instead. 10 less frames to give it more overall, like, usability at that point. But they fixed that years later. Like, that was really just a thing, I think, up until either early to mid-2000s, and then from then on, they fixed the power draw issue, so 60 hertz was no longer an issue. And then everything just converted to 60. so they pretty much catch up with the rest of the world when it comes to that. I can feel Marley's pain. No, I'm just gonna hook up my PS3 and keep that on. Or actually play my PS1 games off the PS2. You know, they'll probably actually run better on that anyways. Like for cinematic experience. Oh man, we're going with the Order 1886 one, huh? We're going with that logic. Stupid. No. Probably would help if I did this instead of give you guys all motion sickness. You guys want cinematic. Fine. There you go. We're playing in the cinematic experience. This is what Sony envisioned, right? It's fine. This is the perfect resolution for every video game. You can see everything coming your way. No, I am done with this. Reset that. That's cinematic. That's a whole different argument. This is just Sony putting the wrong versions of these games on their service. There's no reason. I don't know why they keep on picking POW of all versions to pick on their service. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, is that the only disc they have on standby is POW releases? Like, what? Why? Or boot up European version of Ocarina NSL. Or I think Majora too, because it has the same PAL release on it. I wouldn't recommend it though. They are bad. They are bad on frame rate. Even the Europeans, when they got that back in the day, said, why is this game running like a PowerPoint presentation? I don't know why they give us access to those versions. I'm honestly kind of surprised on it, because nobody goes and plays the PAL releases of Ocarina and Majora. They're just too slow. Like, people complain nowadays that the games run like 20 frames. So why would people go back to 15? It's just pure pain. Can't agree. Pure pain. Isn't there an egg out here? Okay, I did collect it through the fence. Because it clipped out of the fence, and I didn't know it would clip back in with like a homing attribute. As long as you're close enough to an egg, you can just collect it in this game, even without the magnet. Feels like you have it, but nah. It's good, you don't have to be pixel perfect. Hey DJ Mocha, how you doing? Oh, there's the portal, so I found the ending. Give me this. Here's my thing for the eggs. That's the thing at the beginning. Oh, I still have to go on one of these. Okay, where's that? Dude, where is that start? I see where it's located. It's farther out than this. Oh, this neck. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't go this way. I went halfway and then turned around. I probably should go up there and slide down. Oh no, I didn't think it'd be that steep. Alright, we almost made that. Again. That's just me being stupid. Well, now I know I can actually make that. I don't know, I'm not gonna go around the long way. This feels like a speedrun trick, even though the slope is right there. What the heck? I was on the white part. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go a long way if I fall one more time. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, give me the gear. There's probably a waste to get the magnet, but it's fine in case we're nearby things. I went down that way. Oh, what's this? Hello. Hello, sir. It's like, where did my boomerang go? Ice puzzle? Or there's icicles? Yeah, there's just blocks. Just destroy them. Now this would have been a good time to have the magnet. But I have pie. Oh, hi. Okay. This is like a mook rush. Plenty of mooks. Well, I do have that multi-ring. Yeah, I'm going to want to use that. This is the perfect scenario to use it. Yeah, zoom ring's really handy, especially when it comes to just seeing stuff off screen, because it makes that way easier. It's always good to have a zoom. Okay, I don't know the purpose of killing all you. Some tells me yes. More goons. Feels like you just kill all these for a collectible. I want to do it. I want to get my egg. Nice camera. Just a little too close in. Is that actually it? I'm expecting that to lead to something. That's it on the spawns. Huh. Okay then. Oh, hello. They just come out of nowhere, man. They really do. There's literally nothing here. See, we learned how to teleport. Very not an effective trap, I'll give him that. Yeah, I think it's killed in like one hit. Now, let me go back down here. Take that ramp back up. I feel like I'm missing something on that specific ramp. If not, at least tell me where the other one starts that I'm missing. I got that one, which I already did. This one I know I did too, but I think there's a third one I'm seeing. I mean, it might not be third. I could actually probably jump on any track from here, so it shouldn't even matter. Can I get on the edge? Yes. Oh, yeah, there is a third. All right. Not how I'm supposed to do it, but we are. Wait, did I actually go this way? I don't think I have. I'll go up the stairs to make sure. This feels like it did. This looks familiar, but at this point, everything kind of does blend in. Okay, that's a code, which I don't have. That's the same shade. Hang on, let me get off this. The glow from the flame is not helping. No, those are different shades of green. You got like a lime green to like a puke green. So it's not the same. I gotta find that code. Maybe nearby. It tells me just don't stop. This is fragile. Or I can just fall right off. You know, that makes sense. It is ice. Celeste style puzzle. Yeah, I think there are things in Celeste that tell you what the solution is if you just stand still. So, nothing like that there. Although, aren't there some puzzles that you just have to figure out on your own in that game? I know later on they just take off the kiddie wheels at that point. It gets really difficult. Even for puzzles, it does. I've only played up to World 4, so I can't remember. It's been a couple years. Okay, 2 more of those. Might as well take the other grinder area. Yeah, hearts. See, it's like every heart like a puzzle thing. I remember that much. And those can be pretty difficult. Okay, pretty sure I cleared that, but I guess my head clipped it. Stand a little further back for me to jump. Did not look like I was gonna clear that. That was a little dangerous. Guess it's good to know you can clear a Saw Blade with a full-on jump. It's not smart, but you can do it. Is that an egg? I think it's an egg. Final switch. Actually, can I just hit that from here so I don't fall down? Yeah, thank you. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there just yet. Now opens this gate. Can't even climb on the house. Okay, well that didn't last long. Oh, pistons. Alright. Well, that's what I had to hit all 3 switches for. That did not look like it was going to make it at first. So good. Alright, got that egg. So at this point, it's only 2. Wow, okay. For some reason I thought I had 3. That's not the case. I don't know where that code is. We haven't seen that anywhere. Still got a couple missing kids. How many more do I have on that front? Does it say? No, it does not. I have to find a kid to know. Oh, wait, no, there it is. 48. Never mind. I left the wrong menu. Let me go back to the beginning and just start from here. I think there are certain sections over on the right side in fully explore. Plus, we're missing how many? 300, 252. Okay, so it's like 48 opals. Not that bad. Oh, there's one of the kids. Perfect. Case in point how I didn't explore this side all that much. I don't think there's anything else down here. It's always just good to check. Oh, there's this. I actually did miss something over here. As well grab the card things. Did I just face through that a little bit? Nice. Good rock. You know, the top part, we put plenty of collision on it. We never expected the player to walk forward. Ah. Mid-2000s and early 2000s games. They forgot things. Oh yeah, I did not go over here at all. And these hitboxes are big too. I didn't think I walked close enough, but also I got momentum. Gotta be careful. Just stay here. Stay here. Right, 2 more kids. I got not all like Tasmanian tiger. Yeah. I mean, the one I think of just with that name is like the Tony the Tiger mascot for the cereal. That thing's an actual tiger. This guy does not look like a tiger by comparison. Creative liberties. Sonic really doesn't look like a hedgehog, yet he's called a hedgehog. I mean, the biggest thing he has is the quills. Even that's not that accurate. Oh, geez, that was close. That guy actually should have hurt me. I don't know how he didn't. Well, there's one of my collectibles, but I need this egg first. Or opal. I just want to call them eggs, man. It's a Jack and Daxter egg. That's what it is. Same thing. At least in terms of its design. That's not the same voice you just had. You went from deep to high pitch. And there's my last one. Okay, so I found all the kids. Sonic Porcupine wouldn't have worked as well. I mean, true. Can't really advertise that. That just sounds stupid. To be fair, it wasn't even supposed to be a hedgehog at first. Like, the original design for Sonic was all over the place. I've seen a Tasmanian devil. I mean, only in cartoons, never a real one. Just make sure there's nothing in this. I don't need the height anymore. Actually, I didn't even need those for height. That was just a hacky workaround. Hey, it works. I don't think that's gonna reach. It's just too fast. Man, these snowboarder guys just come out of nowhere. Just because of how the camera is here. I'll zoom it back out. I got zoomed in. But still, they kind of just come up on the rear and then blindside you. Okay, there's the last one of those Bibbly guys. So that's a collectible. Another egg down. And look at anything like cartoon character. I mean, that's kind of how all that stuff is. Any cartoon character for an animal is heavily creative liberties at that point. Because they're extinct. I mean, could also be a possibility. It's just usually when it gets to this stuff, like, you're gonna take creative liberties on design just because you want to make it more sellable, so to say. Like, you're gonna want to give your character a lot of different personality traits and, like, distinguishing looks in general. So, basing off a realistic animal, you can't really get a lot of that. You have to actually change up the design, make it look different at that point. So you're just using, like, the animal as a reference to start. And what tiger actually has boomerangs? I mean, that doesn't exist. They use their mouths. They're gonna use their teeth to attack you. See anything else over here? You know, I kind of want to get back to the top area real quick. So I'm just gonna do this. I'm not walking all the way back up. Doubly so with ice. It'd be better just to warp. Yeah, it's snow mountains. All right.
No.
Yeah, I know your kids are bad.
Have you found them all yet?
Yes. No, apparently. Oh, that sucks. Didn't realize I was gonna reset the kid locations. That's really bad. Now I gotta get all 8 again? Ah, okay. Mistakes are made. I didn't think that was the case. That's the first time I tried that speedrun trick. Should've just walked. Yeah, it's fine. I still gotta explore the rest of this level for other things anyways. Just kinda sucks.
Oh, you mate. Oh, jeez.
At least a majority of them up here? Not in, like, the bottom section, so that helps. And now at least when it comes to the golden cogs, I'll have the indicator thing in the baskets.
Thanks, mate.
Actually, this could probably be a good multi-rank. Never mind. Okay, fire only. Had to try. I mean, it makes sense. You're melting the ice with these things, but I was hoping to force a multi-rank.
Good, son.
so weird about that voice change. Like, that's not your voice. Alright, just one more, which I think, if I remember correctly, was over here. Around this area. That's when you hear Oz and Brit said cheers. It's iconic, so I can see why. After knowing a couple people in those regions, like, yeah, you really hear the accent. Depending on the person. Like, it's funny, he climbs walls with the ranks. Yeah, instead of using his hands, he climbs with the boomerang instead. I mean, it works. It's a little unorthodox. But I guess it gives him better grip. And technically more range. That last kid again. Because I got these guys in a different order now. I don't remember which ones I got beforehand. Usually they whisper when they're nearby. I mean, I can still hear them nearby with their screams now because they just shout, hey, over here. So you still got like that audible cue. It's a different one, I think, now, if that's the case. It's probably for the better if it's a louder one. Since this is the only version I played, I wouldn't know like the difference on audio levels there, if it's a better or worse change.
The snow.
No, shush. Oh, this was the one. Yeah, it was like right next to home. For some reason I thought I got this.
Oh, you're a legend, mate.
There's all the kids. Wow, you also have a visual representation too.
7, 8, all accounted for. I don't know how you did it. Thanks.
No worries, Sheila.
By the way, little Poonie found this in the snow. You can have it if you want it.
Unreal.
Okay, so that's that. I haven't seen a time trial thing yet, which is interesting. So I got musical icicles, Tappy Yabbly, which is probably that crab, and then the 2 collectible things. Or standards, I should say at this point. Alright, not much left. Also the 2, oh there it is. The 2 gears we still need.
Relax, Ty. It's a track like any other, apart from the slippery ice and the snow and the downhill bit. It's a sprint to the finish, passing through all the checkpoints as you go. But make sure you hit them all, Ty, otherwise you'll get nothing.
I mean, we've done this like, what, 3 times already? So I don't know the drill, buddy. That's why I let you skip those, in case you did. You're like, please shut up, I want to go. Okay, this can't be too much longer. No, it's 229. For some reason, I said 29. Don't ask. Missed the number. Like 29, it's like it's gotta be over now, based on that. 229 is like to the end of the ice section here. Probably going up the mountain a bit. Oh yeah, it's definitely going up the mountain. I can see the trail. Imagine the game of the worst. They don't keep good track of their kids. Seems like a common occurrence. And times like this made me wish we ran faster. Man, I cannot imagine failing this race, because this is punishing to do over again. It's so long. I think it's our longest one yet. Should be nearing the end, though, because we're near the portal. Oh yeah, this is definitely the end, because at the end of the level. There it is. Go, go, go. Finish.
You did it! You did it! You made it through in record time! Here, have a thunder egg. Whoa, you beauty!
You know, he's supposed to be the one helping us, and yet you're holding away more of these eggs than anyone else. You're part of the problem, buddy. Classic. Themes of Anger. Yeah, it's a good song. This game has good music overall. The time trial music is probably one of my favorites so far. Okay, so I gotta go back underwater, do the thing with the crab. I haven't found any combo thing yet, so I'm probably have to figure out that musical tone on my own. It probably goes in like a pattern, so I gotta like play around with it and then listen for the pattern. These pianos, Mario Sunshine. Oh, here we go again. Holding out like the pianos, huh? You should be the one in jail, not me. So I know about this. I don't know how to get to it because I can't stand on this ice. Breaks. If I can glide over there, that'd be ideal, but I haven't found a high enough point to glide. If I can get up on this structure, that could work. I haven't seen any like platform you put in the water like push that into the center. I'm gonna try something. No, we don't need to know about the mill. Been here, done that. Don't think it's gonna make it, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, can't jump off that, so you can't make it. Alright, so that idea fails. My idea was trying to get on top of this mountain structure, because if we could, that would get us on top to fly over and actually make it here. How the heck? I am like... Wait, does this work? Oh, actually, that's the first time I didn't crack it immediately. I don't like that sound. I just gotta barely hold up on the stick. Man, how would you do this if you're playing on the mouse and keyboard controls? I think this gear would be actually impossible to get. Because mouse and keyboard goes from 0 to 100 on movement. Once I get the gear, I'm gonna go full tilt just to see. Actually, I have to jump. We'll test on the other one. I want to see. Is it even possible to do that without using a controller? Because this game was never designed for a keyboard, but obviously with the PC release, they had to give it mouse and keyboard support. Is it? Yeah, it's the standard WASD movement. Camera control with the mouse, and then you click it. Left click to throw. Right click for bite. So they have to convert everything to a mouse and keyboard. So that's what makes me wonder about how does this section work. Okay, we're on the ice. No more controller. We're going for the keyboard. You can't do that. There's got to be a button you hold on the keyboard to do a slow walk, because there's no way you're doing that on keyboard. You need a controller just to get that gear. So confirmed, 100% impossible with mouse and keyboard. Alright, you're still the mystery, where this crab grabs this thing, which you don't see anymore, and he just backs away. Focuses on the cave, so I had the right idea. I probably gotta push him in there and then knock the stalactites on its head. Go get dinner? Okay, we'll see you in a bit, and enjoy your food there, Ethan. Just a little bit more. Not too much. Oh, well, maybe this could just work then. Why won't this one go? Okay, that was just random. Now you're in prison. I must take your goods. Like, there was no reason for the crab to give that over so fast, but thank you. I appreciate you giving me everything you have in your life. That's mean. Let's get out of here. Wait, what? Can I not break this? Do I seriously have to go the way I came? Are you serious? You can't really bite underwater, so I can't just bite the ice. I can't pop out. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through the other one. That's a little inconvenient. Whatever, we'll just swim back around. There, we're good. We're good. So now I'm just gonna do the musical tone and find how many more? 19. 19 of these opal things, and then we're good. I don't know where they're at this point. That's the problem. So that may be a scavenger hunt, just to find 19 more of these little egg things. Let's confirm I didn't miss anything over here, which doesn't seem like it. I almost feel like if anything, I missed something in the beginning that I just don't know about. Okay, I was wondering what that is. I'm getting a phone call, so give me a sec, guys. We're gonna go on a quick break. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, everyone. Just had to quickly take that call. So, I guess we're going back on an egg hunt / opal hunt. Definitely all we need. Too bad there was no warp system up here. I gotta go the long way. So over here was that said cave in question with our musical blocks. Let me change over to the multi-rank, because then I'll have more chances to throw these things. Might as well. Oh, jeez, I wasn't expecting him to jump. Wow, why do these spiders jump so high? That's not what I was expecting. Okay, so let me listen to these things. See what tones they give off. Okay, well maybe actually I will do the zoomerang, because I didn't think these things were that bad on range. Did I go low to high then? Because that's shaking. Yeah, just low to high. That's simple enough. I would think there'd be like a code to it, like you're trying to play a certain song, but no, it's just low to high. So I'm missing like the 19 opals. That's it. Which I don't know where we're missing them. That's the problem. So it's gonna be a bit of a hunt. I think I cleared everything underwater. I didn't see anything there when we went back under for the crab. There's nothing at the ending that I can think of. I think what I'll do is I'll go to the end of the level just so we can take the warp back to the beginning. Or actually, no. This is fine this time around. We don't need to worry about this issue now because we got all the kids. So I can warp back to the beginning by just doing a save warp.
Check out.
Yeah. Cold.
No.
It's bad. Stop losing your kids. I just brought them back. I'm not doing this again. So there are 19 these stupid little opal things. I gotta figure out where. This was just one of our collectibles in the beginning, so it's probably a magnet now, and that could help. If I'm near a thing and I can't see it, might as well just have it suck in. Which, these things don't last long enough. Unfortunately, for my case, that was just help anyways. It don't last long enough to really take the full advantage of the situation, but I'm gonna try. And unfortunately, our map, if I can pause, it doesn't show those things. It just shows where the big eggs are. I'm gonna have to just kind of comb over this level.
The snow.
Yeesh. I know, snow, slippery, ice, bad. We fought of the year and just brought your kids back, now they're doing it again. Hey, it's her responsibility, they're not my kids. I didn't consent to this. They're not mine, they're yours. It's different last names. I don't even know you. I just met you 5 minutes ago. Hey, don't go any further that way. Actually, Wednesday? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm missing a gear too, now thinking about it. 9 of 10, so I'll need to find that. At least that's gonna be easier to find, because there's not as many of those as there are these opal things. I almost feel like I missed something down this section. We didn't really do much over here. We were just getting some collectibles and then going around.
Here I am.
Really, man? I'm just mentioning this crazy about finding your kids now. Parent, maybe? God. I hope that's not how that system works. That'd be horrifying. Nothing there. Turn the corner here. That's where we found one of the Bibbly things. Over in that corner. Maybe the eggs I'm missing are somewhere in the lake section. Like, not specifically in the lake itself, but maybe just around the top. Because there's that mountain structure in the middle, and I did explore it a bit, but could be something I'm missing. I don't see anything else here. Let me check that right side before we go any further, I guess. Everything here, I think, has also been combed over. Hey, excuse me, sir. I'm busy watching things. How rude. Yeah, nothing else here. So I'm going to go over to the right, and then we'll go over from there to the pond. Check that middle structure. That's the nature of these kind of games. You miss something, you gotta have to comb the level. That's kind of a thing a lot of these platformers have an issue with. Hello. The only one I'm really thinking off the top of my head that doesn't have this kind of like pixel hunt if you miss a collectible thing is Mario Odyssey, and that's with an amiibo. Without an amiibo, yeah, you're pixel hunting. By today's standards, I'll just recommend people if they didn't get a Bowser amiibo, which are pretty common. You just get one of those NFC cards with like the Bowser amiibo data on it, or just make your own. And then there you go, you solved your problem from Mario Odyssey's purple coin system. Because honestly, that should have just been a thing in the game to begin with. They shouldn't just locked it behind an amiibo. There's a lot of things like that they locked behind amiibo I don't really agree with, unfortunately. That is the Nintendo way they'll just sell those. Little plastic figures. It's an all or nothing with them. They're gonna have basically nothing on them, or I don't know. Just give it the extra game modes. That'd be fun. I swear they never Nintendo never knows what to do with amiibo anymore. That's just kind of their issue. I already collected that. No, thank you. I'm just combing around for opal things. Find any blue opals, start to make. And then there's just this down here, which was a cog. Okay, so nothing here. Wait, how do you get the baskets underwater? I can't bite, and the only way I've been able to get these things is by, okay, never mind. Say, the only way I've gotten these before is biting, and I missed with a boomerang, so I thought boomerangs didn't work. I just had bad aim. Is this a pocket? Not really. Yeah, I don't see anything here, so I guess we are done down here. I'll just check this side one more time just to be safe, and then we'll turn around. Because honestly, I don't see any eggs. Best use amiibo was Mario Maker 1, Yoshi's Woolly World. Yeah, that's true. I think those games specifically did the amiibo thing right because of all the costumes you got from them. I think Woolly World is probably the better out of the two just because of how more expressive those designs were, and you were able to save data to the Yarn Yoshis so that you can have those amiibo colors that you want be applied in a level, which that was a really cool idea. And then also you had co-op with like a CPU that you controlled at the same time. So that was another cool use for like the Yoshi amiibo specifically in the game. Like it had a lot of amiibo use. It wasn't just here's a costume, which was cool. And then they expanded on that for Woolly World with the bigger amiibo supports. They got more costumes. I don't think... I can't remember because it's been a couple years since I played it, but I don't think it works with like the two-player mode thing. Like, I don't think it will let you control 2 Yoshis at once because the game barely ran on 3DS systems. I don't think it can handle multiple Yoshis. That's why they didn't put co-op in. So I think they probably had to axe that amiibo functionality too. But I can't remember. It's been a few years. They might have kept it. It's also sad that still one of the best games that use Amiibo 2 was the very first game they were introduced, Smash Brothers. Because both Smash 4 for like 3DS and Wii U, and then Ultimate, they have really solid Amiibo support since you can use them to play against, at that point, they're glorified CPUs you can train to have their own unique movesets or its own kind of AI and stuff like that. And then in Ultimate, you also can use them to unlock spirits, so it's like they have a pretty dang good use for Smash. And it's sad that's still one of the best uses, and that's their debut use. It's like, oh man, we really didn't take this idea far, did we? I don't know, it's a weird situation because it's glorified on product DLC, so people kind of got up in arms about it too. So there was like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation with Amiibo going forward. I guess I could have solved it by either making the content available on the Amiibo or as DLC if they didn't want to lock it behind a specific thing, but then they wouldn't be able to sell the figure, so Nintendo didn't do that. I don't know. Amiibo was just kind of complicated when it came to its content, just because of how exactly you're going to sell those things and get good use, but also not alienate people who didn't buy them. It's kind of a mess. It has been kind of since day one. Yeah, Woolly World's an underrated game, I feel, from the Yoshi series, because it was on a system not many people play anymore, and the 3DS port was kind of ignored around the time it came out, because Switch. Which I think that version is solid. There's nothing really inherently wrong with a 3DS port of Woolly World. In fact, some people prefer it. It runs better on new 3DS, though, so if you have that system, you'll get kind of the Wii U experience. But if you have a standard 3DS, I think it's like 30 frames, so performance-wise, it's worse. Outside of that, it's the same game. In fact, it has more stuff, technically, because of the Poochie levels. Okay, right through the snow. Alright. The heck am I missing these, like, 19 opals? Like, where? I think I've coned over everything in the level. I don't know where else I have to look. Okay. Because we're getting stuck. Plus, I still need a gear, so there has to be a section of this level I just never went to. That's the only thing I can think of. So let me go ahead and just look at what I'm missing here. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm in offline mode because of Steam having issues. So I actually can't Google things correctly. I'll have to do things via my web browser. What level is this? No, it's the wrong menu. This one. Snow Worries. Let me look up the cogs. That'll probably be the fastest way to find what we're missing, because we're missing everything. Oh, hang on. There's a cave we haven't explored, and it's near the top. Over here, apparently, from what I'm seeing, there's a cave. And I didn't go over there. Thought I did because of the other one, but it's a different cave. Where's that thing? I seen it in the air. I want to get it. There it is. Alright, it's near the tree. It blends in so well in this level. It's blue, and the whole level has like a bluish tint because of the snow. How many is that? 3? 5. What? 24? Okay, they crammed this level with like these stupid picture things. That's a lot. I love how I missed the guy on my left and I hit the guy on the right and I didn't aim for it all. I guess good aim. Kind of. I meant to do that. Just swap to the flame rangs real quick, because they seem to do more damage. Alright, so here's one cave. There's another one a little further up. It's gotta be around this corner. Yeah, there it is. I don't know if it's gonna be all of our opals. I hope so. Oh no, 7. That's not good. I mean, I got the gears, but 7. Wait, no, 5. Didn't keep up in time. Where am I missing 5? I'm missing 5 stinking eggs. Where? Now I'm gonna look up real quick another thing for that reason. As soon as I typed 5, opals popped up. Yep, can't find 5. There's a crate. I'm missing 5, and it's probably somewhere in a crate. That adds up. I'm actually gonna put this on my other screen because I can just full screen it. Someone says there's a crate under Woody Ways with saws. So under one of these wooden structures, there could be an extra crate that I just did not see. I'm gonna look around. Yeah, hang on. This could be it. Yep, this is it. Okay, wow, that did not take long. We did it. Get out of here. I'm gonna close that window. Getting a little chilly. Not that window, stupid. After this, I gotta see if Steam's up. I'm kind of curious because I kind of want the cloud saving. I don't have that right now because Steam MIA. Playing it offline just because of their issues right now. Oh no, please actually make it to where I want. Alright, it's close enough. Okay, that's what I get for dodging, I guess. No, zoom out. There you go. I was trying to check my camera. I zoomed in more going up the stairs. That's not what I want. Don't hit the zoom button on stairs. They'll go crazy. Alright, give me my last collectible. You know what? Why not? It's sitting here. I want the thing that doesn't exist. Now, give me the real one now. That's 100% for now. I mean, you know, pictures are kind of like a weird situation. They count but don't count. I'll come back later. I don't think we've actually taken a portal in a long time. That's the first time we've taken a portal, I think, at all. Maybe since, like, First World. Alright, so at least that's done. Now I'm going to save the game and quit it real quick, just because, again, I want to see if cloud saving is even back up and running because of Steam being a little bugged right now. I just want to check. It's for my own curiosity's sake. As of right now, if I can show this. There we go. Yeah, I'm in offline mode because Steam just wouldn't even turn on. So, yeah. Hey, look at that. It's back up and running. It's a miracle. All right. I don't know what happened for a while there. Hey, you want to buy a game? No. No. Get back up and running. I just want to make sure my game actually saves correctly here, because I don't want to come to stream this next week and then lose all my progress. It's happened to me once before. Actually, a couple times with PC games. Some games just don't support cloud saves, but they might say they do. It's weird. I think one of the worst examples I've had of that is... I'm trying to think. It's some older PC games I've had those issues with. Like, I think original Dead Space was one. And then Shantae's Risky Revenge was another. Sonic Colors Ultimate was that as well, but it seems like they fixed the issue now. So that's at least no longer a concern on the PC version. Now it's actually cloud saving. I don't know why it didn't work for literal months, but at least they fixed it. I'm changing my skin. Get a new costume in here. This would have been fitting for the ice level, but I wouldn't have been able to see my location. So now we'll go the Ghost Tiger. I don't want to blend in with the snow, so not a good idea. Maybe next time when we go back, we can check it out. Just to see. Oh god, my frames. Why is this area so laggy right now? The game's trying to remind you, go buy a different graphics card. I'm over here like, there's snow in shortage. Well, no. I don't even know why it's actually like, it was not like this when we first entered. It's weird. Maybe it doesn't like me streaming at the same time as playing. Alright, so we got the left level. Let's go to the top one. Outback Safari.
This is it, the wide
Oh my.
open
Alright, so we go from icy land to desert. What a change in
Lots
climate.
of sand, red earth, and rock, and some more sand, and another rock, and more. Yes, it's glorious, all right.
I love that bloom lighting. That looked really good. Warhog. Oh wait, is that the boss? Oh, we friendly now. No hard feelings about me shoving my hand up your bum, right? Okay, good. I needed that collectible. I'm sorry, I just needed it.
Ah, he's a big pussycat when you get to know him. Right, Ty?
Yeah, right as rain. I'll use this, me lasso ring.
Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't think this would be the whole level. Alright, sure. Can I get off him at all? Doesn't seem like it. I'm pressing buttons and I can't get off. So, this is a permanent ride. Okay, now my boomerang turns into a yo-yo. You know, in case it didn't come back the first time.
Ah, Ty, I'm glad to see you. Can you help me out of a fix? The emus from my health farm have gotten loose. Probably heading for Greasy Gus's hamburger shop again.
Struth.
Last time they ate at Gus's, they were sick for a week, poor things. I've tried to catch them before, but my old truck, it's just not fast enough.
No worries. I'll reel him in with this, me lasso ring.
I owe you one, Possum.
I'm not a possum, I'm a tiger. Oh, it's time limit. Okay, go. The mic can stay. What? What did I just do? Oh, it's a minigame. Okay. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Wait, what am I supposed to do exactly then? Oh, I guess I gotta mash it? Oh. Oh, I get it. It breaks, so just don't do it all at once. It's like Ocarina of Fishing. Okay. Now, I heard in Tropical Freeze, that's a speedrun strat. In this game, it's not. 100? Wait, what do you mean 100? 100 what? 100 miles? Kilometers? Feet? I don't know the speed limit.
Just when I thought I could have a nap, trouble stirs up again. Shazza is off on her afternoon rounds, but I saw a gang of frills heading after her. Do you think you could go and take care of those hooligans?
I'm a little busy, but I guess I have to do this too.
Oh, that's the spirit,
Does this
mate.
cancel the other quest?
Okay, all you have to do is knock the frills off their bikes before they reach Shazza.
This probably will, because that's in our time limit. Yeah, there's no timer, so now I have this instead. So I gotta do these like one at a time. Hey, no, you get back here. Oh god. No one lays a hand on her. If you do, you actually die. A little violent there, don't you think, Ty? Oh, I see how it is. You can drive through tornadoes just fine, but if I touch it, I die. Dude, grab it. How am I missing so much? There you go. The other guy just gave up. I'll take that. I can't use my reticle here, so I have to just kind of hope I aim correctly with this lacerang thing. A little awkward to aim with. I'm not gonna lie here. I hit him with the rebound, so that's what I mean. That's not easy to aim with. No one touches it but me. I can hear it plenty of times, it doesn't matter. Come on. There we go. And then take a detour. You'll be okay, right? She'll be fine, right? She'll be fine. Give me a minute. Pit stop. Oh god, can I not? Oh, that's dumb. I gotta go around the long way. Okay, she's being chased, but that guy is not really keeping up all that well. Kinda slow. That gives me time. Okay, that's fine. You could take some damage. I mean, that's an insurance thing, right?
You showed those frills a thing or two. By the way, one of them dropped this.
Let me guess, this was the last one that rammed into the back of your car. That works for me. See, everything meant to happen for a reason, including that guy's death. Okay, but before I start that other quest again, I should probably explore a bit. It seems like a lot of these are probably gonna be quests. I go this way. Nope. Sloped. Feels like every cog so far is gonna be hidden in hay. Blends in, that's kind of their mentality. Also, I'm not the only one who's thinking this right now, right? The more I'm playing this area, I'm seeing all these boxes in the middle of the road, the more I'm thinking this is a Crash Team Racing level. It's just looking like Crash Team Racing right now. Mine's the Bandicoot. And the go-karts. And the microtransactions. No, that's a new one. Fastest way is to ruin a remake of a game. Put in microtransactions. Seen that. Can't hide it. Barely made that. Wow. Just barely have enough distance. It's one of the games to hear. It does more damage than the villains. Yeah, I guess that's true. Square thinks it worse. Yeah, you know it's a faster way to ruin a remake? make it free to play with microtransactions, but a paid tier that still has the microtransactions. That would be great. Why is my frame rate like butt? Stop. Oh, good. Shallow water. I was afraid of being too deep, and then a pig can't swim. What's with the optimization? Hang on. Is there like anything you can do with that right now? I'm just gonna turn it down the mid because this game really. Don't you dare make me do that. I just want to see if that makes any difference. I feel like this is just an optimization. Yeah, this is an optimization thing with the game. Something about it is just like weird in certain sections. I'm gonna go as low as possible. It is still a little chuggy. It's just the game's engine. I'll just keep it on one of those. It doesn't matter. And I know I am streaming on the same machine I'm playing on, but it takes like next to no power, so it's just a game issue. Oh, hello.
This used to be the best little watering hole, mate. It had crystal clear drinking water and was a great place for a bit of a paddle.
Right, so what happened to it?
That Galar boss Cass decided this would make a nice little toxic waste dump. I don't know how, Ty, but we have to stop those pumps.
You know, I'm just gonna tell you no. I'm gonna be spiteful.
Think of all the little critters that'll go thirsty, mate.
Nah, I'm
Well,
good.
If you change your mind, let me know.
To be fair, that was an achievement. Just say no. Self-explanatory. Just say no. Bad Tassie Tiger. What? Hang on. The game actually calls you out for that in a weird way. Oh, I didn't mean to. All right, you know what? Sure. You guys can see it full screen. I meant to put in studio mode, but OBS just kind of freaked out for a minute there. This works anyways. Give it a second to come back. All right. Well, somehow I broke my overlay. Now it's not even working. All right, get you go back there. Now it okay. I don't understand things. Give me a sec. I gotta blow it up because otherwise it won't show correctly. It actually just calls you out and calls you a it's like Tassie Tiger. That's the first time we've been called that. Like at all. I don't know why now, of all things, but sure. Oh, okay, I guess we're back here. Sure, I didn't mean to go that. Alright, OBS. Stop freaking out. Fine, don't worry. Everything is okay. You don't have to go crazy. Wait, is it on display capture too? Because you should not be seeing my mouse. Oh yeah, that's display capture. I was wondering why you guys were seeing my mouse. Everything been going crazy. All because I said no. Alright, I'll say yes.
We were so close, mate. Just a bit more and we... you're
Also, just a bit more? We didn't do anything.
Just keep an eye out for those rotten
What world were you living in?
Hey, mate. Maybe you should aim at those pipes.
That's easier said than done. Okay, I can hit them once they're on the pipe. I wasn't able to on the way. Never mind, I just had bad aim. Let me destroy them all. You know, I'm gonna just... Yeah. Way easier with a mouse. The stick sensitivity only gets you so far in a game like this, so...
On your mate. You
Mouse it is.
Look at those beautiful animals. It's moments like
That's why when you get a game like
proud to be a
Splatoon,
ranger.
for example, you want to use gyro, or if you're on a PC
I want you to have
for a
this.
shooter, you use mouse and keyboard. It's like you're never gonna be able to get fast enough aiming.
Hey, sweet.
Although this game was definitely not designed for that at first, because console game definitely broke this little mini game. I doubt they ever expected people to play with a mouse and keyboard. Oh, this is empty. Why? Feels like there should be something in here. Although, you know, of course, always something in the waterfall. Game broke OBS. I think I just broke it. Flat out. Click too many buttons. This is why everything nowadays I just put on a Stream Deck button because just I don't want to break things. I need to hit more of those, because I think I've only hit a certain amount of those outhouses. I didn't realize they're going to hide the bidleys in them. I hope I'm saying these guys' names right. I think I am, because of what they said in like the tutorial level. Okay, couldn't see that. It's fine. Don't worry. Just concussion. Okay, his lens flare is nice and all, but now I actually can't see with the sunglasses. I think that's it for that side. How many? 250 and 300. Okay, so we're getting there on the opals. Got some over here I need to get in boxes. Wait, is this the... No, it's not the beginning. So that's a different mission. I haven't been here at all. This is a whole different section. These cats really don't know what to do. They're so confused. What's a bull doing in here? Should I go left or should I go right? I don't know. The heck? Oh, hi. Can I kill him? He's in the way. I can't aim straight out because I don't have a reticle, so I have to just hope if I hit him with the boomerang, I just throw it up on, like, on Ty's angle, I guess. I don't know. Oh, cock. Hey, like the medic, how you doing? That guy's reach. Okay, no, I cannot do anything with this specific pillar, and I can't throw up because I don't have a good aim. I'll just dodge him. It's fine. Actually, it probably is the mission thing here specifically, so if that's the case, it's fine. We'll get to it. Guess I'll do it now in the area. I gotta talk to him and not the sign. Yeah. Makes sense.
It's a real scorcher today, and a few spot fires have broken out.
Straight.
Every time I try to put out a fire, one of those thrills gets in the way. Can you lend me a hand, mate?
That's what I thought. This is a thing for the mission. You can't kill these enemies otherwise.
There's enough water in those towers to douse the flames.
Oh, man, I wasn't kidding. These fires sparked up real fast. Oh, okay. Bye. What? What? I'm sorry. I forgot the animation. I wasn't allowed in the budget. Just poofed. Okay, I think the first one just had a problem because that's the animation. Alright, sure. But then we ran into glitches. I mean, it wouldn't be a stream of mine without a glitch. Okay, certain ones just have an animation and then other faucet taps don't. Alright, sure. That was a 50-50.
Ripper of an effort, mate. You handle those thrills and save the town without breaking a sweat. You deserve a medal. In fact, you deserve better than that.
Bonza!
Okay, so that's half. Getting there. I'll leave the no animations though. Actually, what is left? Yeah, the roundup, which we gotta do in the beginning, and then it's just everything else. Okay. Yeah, because race Shaza, that's our time trial style thing, and then finding other items. All right, so we're pretty much good at this point. If anything, no, the Bibblies I don't think would say, so I'm gonna not do the save thing again. That'd be a problem. I gotta explore for them. That is interesting art, to say the least. I don't even understand the story on that one. All right, don't question. Sure. Also ran the towers. I tried that before and it wasn't working, but to be fair, that was before the mission started, so I just assumed it was the last orang. I guess it's good to know you can just rush them, which is sensible. I don't know. It seemed more fun to do with the lasso range just because of it going up and down like a weird way, just to see the animation. It's just, I think it was worth it. Because again, it felt like that's where we had a 50-50 if the animation would play. I can't get up there, so that's nothing, I guess. Can I get up here? No? Okay. I'm still looking for one of these like lead-off areas that could be holding a secret collectible, like maybe in our cog. Okay, that's the other mission. I'm near the beginning. I should probably just do this one. And I guess, yeah, that was a mission-specific thing. So this, yeah, can't ram it, can't grab it. Just mission-specific. You're all free. Alright, let's do this wrangling thing again.
Shivers!
If you go cold, get a jacket. Yeah, you can't just like go full tilt. They will break it. So this is pretty much Ocarina of Time fishing. You want to get them close, but if it starts like pulling back, you gotta let go. Although now it's actually easier than it was before. I don't know what the heck was wrong with the first guy then. Just hold the button and just be free. First one just wanted to put up a fight. To be fair, the closer I am, the easier this is to wrangle. Good call going back real quick. Oh, hello. I see you there. Come here. I think I have 9 minutes, but I feel like it's gonna be more than enough time. Can you please grab the thing? Sorry, too close, huh? Really wish I could see what I'm wrangling, because it's unlike. Alright, one more, and that's all of them. Which I can actually see behind me. So GG's. We did not need 9 minutes. That was overkill. You only need like 2.
You did great, Possum. Now I won't have to clean up that mess like last time. Please accept this for all your trouble.
All right.
Now it's just 29 more opals, 2 more of the Bibblies. And I gotta do a race, which I haven't found the starter thing yet. Here it is. I was here before, but I didn't see it.
Okay, Ty, you ready to tear up the road?
Does Ty get paid for doing all this work? I mean, I guess getting these collectibles are the pay. At least is what everyone else is thinking. It's like, that's not good enough. No, I want actual salary. Get paid in front, in full. Because otherwise, I know you won't pay me. No, okay, how? Why? Why is your car better than this thing, pig? How does it have more weight? It's probably a waste of time, but I still gotta find other collectibles. I don't know if they're even on the map right now, technically. This is probably a terrible idea. I should probably stop. But there's no time limit, so I just gotta go through rings. It is a race. I gotta remember that. She has a bit of rubber band from what it feels, because she's going kind of slow. What the heck? Wait a minute. I just got an achievement. Break her living. Get 9 lives. There's an achievement just for getting 9 lives? Why? Sure. Yeah, I guess we have to fill the achievement list somehow. Okay, yep, you're rubber banding. Hello. I literally cannot go fast. Oh, he has an attack? That would have been nice to know earlier. Should have tried the B button. That's a nice lunge for speed. So I'll probably need to use that in certain areas. I don't know what the... Oh, now I get it. It's like for the towers. You don't just walk into them. You actually hit the B button to lunge. And run you off the road. Come on, how the heck are you heavier in a car like that than me? I'm this giant pig boss. Also, how much of this are we doing? Like, I feel like we already ran around the whole place. Long race.
You beat me fair and square. You deserve this.
Yeah, you really didn't play fair with the rubber band. Come on, I don't have a rubber band AI. Okay, so there's a handful more things left at this point. I can see some of them here. So it's just 2 more Bibblies and what, 24? No, 26 opals. Okay, that's not bad. Turn around. Curse you, invisible wall! And curse your 100. I don't know what that speed is. You didn't tell me the metric units. Okay, can't attack these and hope to plow through. I don't know why I thought that would work. Keep on seeing those tornadoes. I just think of tropical freeze tornadoes for some reason. It's like you can speed through them and you won't die. Like, that's not the case in this one. They do damage. And welcome back, Ethan. How was the food? Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Nothing. I swear, it's gotta be one of them. One of them I have, like our last 2 Bibblies. anything over there? Nope. Turn around, turn around. Nothing. I mean, waste of time. Wait, that tornado's just out in the... Wait, why? Why is it out there? Why is it out of bounds? Now it makes me think I can get out of bounds for something, and there's a collectible. Why is it out there? Had sandwiches? That sounds good. We did that like last night, actually. Got like Subway for the first time in like, years. It was different, to say the least. Like where else I missed things. The only place I'm thinking it is that path up to like the waterfall section. Because I didn't hit certain things, but one of them did have a 1-up. That makes me think maybe there isn't anything actually there. We got something in the race, but I'm gonna check. Yeah, Subway is good. It's not a thing we get like all that often. Obviously, like I said, a couple years. But it's better than a lot of the other fast food options out there. Definitely better for you, too. I don't see anything here. Is there anything in this section if you fall down? No, that is just where we were at before with the waterfall, so I need to get a running start. Really get a running start with that one. What a subs sandwich shop? I'm guessing, yeah, Pacific State thing. Yeah, so it's a West Coast thing specific, because I never heard of that myself. Well, you know, living on the East Coast, there are certain things we don't get here that West Coast obviously have. Oh. Well, that's not good. Oh, no. Now this is worse. Teetering on the edge, huh? That looked awkward. And that actually hurt. I mean, not surprised. That would hurt my shins. Oh, I got boxes, so at least I got more of the opals. We'll grab them, because we need them. Jersey Mike's. Yeah, that's another sandwich shop I've heard of. I haven't gotten anything from them myself. I don't think we have them in this area. Probably why. Oh, hi. I didn't see that. That really blended in with the waterfall effect. Just make sure I'm missing nothing else in this cave. Because I do need 20 more opals. I'm missing one more Bibli. So there could be something I'm missing in an obvious spot. We know the drill at this point. I do that. Okay, this lens flare's a little too strong. Is that actually... Hang on, I need to see something. It's still here on low. It's just... Where'd my color go? Wow. Man, the saturation died when you put the game's graphics down to low. Holy crap. Yeah, you literally lose all color. Wow. Alright. Sure. That's like watching someone's like raw camera footage, like ungraded colors and all that, like just flat gray. And then they actually color correct it. That's low to high. Why? Why are you missing all the saturation? I swear I haven't missed anything. Whoa, boy! Calm down, buddy. We'll find him eventually. We really want some hair time with that. How in the world did I miss all this? Alright, well, at least I got last of those collectibles. I just need, what is that, 14? 14 opals. Alright, don't know how I missed the obvious, but alright, sure. Probably when we're doing a mission, I just tunnel visioned. That's dangerous. And what? Okay. How? Why? Why is it in the middle of the road? How am I missing like all the obvious? And we are, yeah, we're still also missing 2 golden cogs. I gotta remember that too, because that's a whole different collectible type. I keep on like glancing over it in the menu. There's a look on the outskirts here. This may have been an area I missed something in the grass. Like that. How am I missing the obvious? I was in the grass itself. Man, I was really preoccupied with missions. We were already back here a couple times, so there's nothing else here I can do. Alright, yeah, this is the beginning. Well, can I actually destroy this now? I remember I had that attack. No. Yeah, that's pretty much like my shtick for streams, man. Like, I tunnel vision very strong. It's funny, I don't really do that when I record videos for YouTube, but for like live streams, I do that a lot. Maybe it's because I'm micromanaging more, like reading chat, playing a game, making sure the tech side's all good. And sometimes even like going with our conversations as well. It's like 4 different tasks at once. And I've had comments on like some stream VODs over the years saying, how does this idiot miss the obvious thing? It's like, well, let me see you do it. Like when you do streaming, it's not just focusing on the one task at hand. It's like you're doing 4 things at once at all times. So it's very easy for me to just tunnel vision. I notice that a lot when I watch streams because I don't do it nearly as much when I record a video. Because I'm very focused at that point on like one specific task. Like I have a plan, and I stick to it. Unless it's a bad section, I do get tunnel vision with a conversation, but that's a whole different topic. You are an idiot. I know. That's YouTube comments though. They call everyone an idiot. Even themselves. They call themselves that in replies. Make sure I didn't miss anything on like this right side, because I've been noticing there's just random things in the grass now. Yeah, on your first playthrough of a game, it's very easy to tunnel vision too, which is another thing I think some people have to understand when they watch this stuff back. There are some people who definitely do, and that's good. So I'm not calling anyone out here for that reason. There'd be some people, on the other hand, I have seen in the past that get aggressive. It's like, take a step back and think about what you're saying, because you're expecting people who haven't done a thing for the first time to know the entire game. It's like, no, that's not how things will work. Oh no, heart attack. Did I just go through the floor on that one? Ty, don't. The floor is not optional. I don't know, like, there are certain games I will say that I've been afraid of even attempting to play on a stream because of, like, certain communities. Like, there are some communities you just don't want to anger, from what I've seen. And I know, like, one I always hear people say is avoid streaming Dark Souls games if you can, because that community eats you up if you don't know what you're doing. It's like, I've seen it, and yeah, I'd probably agree with that one. To be fair, they're not my cup of tea anyway, so I don't have to worry about it, because I don't play Souls games. I played a bit, like Dark Souls 1. Didn't click for me. Yeah, well, yeah, as soon as I was even saying, before I mentioned the words, I guess that's the first series you thought of too, Matt. Yep, Dark Souls is one. It's like, Pokemon's kind of another, but at least we found a little bit of a way to kind of like maintain that sanity, so to say, in a community. Because when I streamed Pokemon White a few years back, that was the first playthrough, and we made it through without too many weird issues. The only weird one was like someone being like aggro aggressive about trading in a game that didn't have trading available anymore and really wanted me to connect my 3DS just to do it. That was like the worst case, and we shut that down. Because, no, I'm sorry, that doesn't happen. That does not happen, buddy. You can't trade when I'm in the middle of the first playthrough. I'm a little busy. Oh, here we go. This might be our last set. Nope, we're missing 3 more. Okay, 3 more boxes. 3 more boxes. There was an OT stream. Well, Matt also had a weird one in his Ocarina stream a few years back where they thought, oh, let's just join in on a single-player game. Give me the room code. It's like, no. Because the guy thought it was a randomizer, like an online randomizer specifically for whatever reason. I don't know why. But that one was just dumb, because that one, we also had to shut down for the same reasons. Didn't understand the situation, even when you explained it, the guy was still getting aggressive. You don't do that. Like, you don't be that guy. If someone tells you no, you don't pester until you get a yes. Yes, Matt wasn't even playing on like an emulator. Like, he was playing on hardware, and he was still getting that question. It's like, I literally cannot do this because the Wii does not support what you're talking about, sir. Although now with the Switch version, I think people will get that aggressive again, saying, no, please just let me watch you play it on my system. Ban. Here we go, last 3 boxes, thank God. That was probably one of our most painful Opal finds yet, because that was literally pixel hunting in grass. It was really hard to see these things. At least there's no cards here, so I just need 1 more golden cog and we're done. So I just gotta figure out where the cog is. Okay, so it's that. Now I just gotta get the stinking cog. I'll do 1 more comb over. If I don't find it here in the next, like, 5 minutes, I'm just gonna look it up so we can move on. I'm getting tired of this level, I'm not gonna lie. There's not much variety here when you're riding on a pig, and there's literally nothing here besides a tornado. So, gonna have to get a move on here in a minute. How do you get on this rock? That's a no. Reminder Matt, we made rain and water temple. Oh no, I think you're thinking of fire temple. He didn't know the Scarecrow song, so he just rained in fire because his Scarecrow was similar to the Song of Storms, which I don't know why he did that, dude. Like, you kind of want to make the song more distinguishable than what's in the game already. I remember the community can be toxic about certain things. You mentioned it earlier, but Stream Fire and Boom problem too. Yeah, certain series do have the problem because of the popular fan base, so the more people in it, the more toxic certain things can get, unfortunately. We know how to like handle things in this community. When we start seeing signs of that, that's when I shut it down myself, and like a lot of my other friends I have, and like mods as well, have the same mentalities, and that's good, because there are some things you just shouldn't do going into other people's streams. It's just flat out. Kind of why it's like, I tested the waters before I decided to do a first playthrough of a Pokemon game, because I've heard streaming Pokemon is also filled with toxic cesspool fanbase in Twitch, because I've heard horror stories of some people trying to stream and then people backseeing the whole time. So that's why we did Let's Go first, a game I've already played and knew what was going on. And it worked out, because when I saw signs of that, I immediately shut it down. It trained people to know my mentality for that, and then when we did Pokemon White, it was fine. Like, we didn't have any, like, you must use this team member thing. You must use this Pokemon in this section with this moveset. We didn't have that. Because if I see that, I shut it down. Like, no, that is... There's a reason why in the tags, and pretty much every stream, and if not every stream, at least the first playthrough ones, no backseating and no spoilers are there. Those aren't suggestions. I don't even like fake spoilers. You fake spoiler, and that's even a problem too. That is cause of a timeout / ban, depending on how serious. because then you're ruining the fun. You are flat out ruining the fun if you're that guy. Don't be that guy. But again, you guys in the community, you kind of know better, and you haven't done that. So I appreciate the people who, you know, have common sense. Because not everyone has common sense, sadly. Yeah. You would think that would be sensible, but some people, they don't think that way. I don't know if doing this is actually going to lead to anything. I'm trying. To be fair, like, what I'm saying is also a good practice for anyone streams. Don't tell someone what to do unless they ask you. Just flat out. Don't tell them how to do a thing or what the next story beat is in a game unless someone specifically asks you for that. Because then you are breaking a rule in most people's streams. Just flat out. Because most people don't want to be spoiled. That's why there'd be some games people don't even stream because of this. Because there are just some games that are just, yeah, bad to stream. Mainly story-specific ones. Got the band mat. Alright, here we go. It's finally time. Take away the sword and hit him with the hammer instead. Okay, well, this is good to know. A lot of people have problems in this level finding things. Great. But that's kind of fair, from what I can tell. This level is very similar looking in a lot of areas. Very wide open. I need to find one that's just the golden cogs. At this point, yeah, I'm just gonna look this up because we're here for too long. Where is Outback Safari? Here we go. Take the store away. Don't tempt me. I will replace it with a hammer. Oh, hang on. I think I might have found it. There's one that looks a little suspicious. Ow. Kingdom Hearts, one to come to mind. Oh yeah, that's another series that has some bad backseat from what I heard too. I mean, again, I've tested all others with that playing Kingdom Hearts 1 with people in a call that know Kingdom Hearts, so if I had problems, I asked for help from those people, but I wouldn't ask chat specifically unless it was really bad. But again, we regulated that, so I think if I did another Kingdom Hearts stream again, it wouldn't be a problem. The biggest problem I have with Kingdom Hearts streams is just the games themselves. They are filled with copyright music, so it'd be kind of a micromanaged mess. But it is a thing I could possibly do. I'm just kind of waiting it out until the PC versions are actually a decent price. Because then I would probably just stream PC with like mods or something. I mean, if not, luckily nowadays I literally have a button just to do this. I can mute at will without even tabbing out of a PC game and doing the same for a console, so I don't have to mess with things anymore, luckily. So it's one of those situations where if it was that bad in the game, I could just hit a mute button real fast and we're fine. Oh, I also should have just done this. So I gotta go all the way around just to get my new boomerang. I love doing that. How many lives do I have? Does it say? 8? I'll go get the one here. Really? I'm one away from that one. All right.
Oh, thank you, Ty. Just what I needed. Some more golden cogs. Yes, an infraring.
Infrared?
This has an infrared attachment. When you enter scope mode,
oh, okay. Easier
Ty's
targeting,
new
I guess.
button, you'll be able to see things that you couldn't see before. You little ripper!
That sounded like an insult, Ty. So, this is more than what I thought. It's not just better reticle, it's just hidden vision. So this must be our way to find those hitting like card collectibles. I just go into this mode and I can see around me. Way easier. I hear something in here though. What the heck? Oh. Yeah, I can faintly see that, but then as soon as I go into the scope mode, yeah, it's obvious. So we can go back to the other levels if we want to get these. We can actually get all these cars now pretty easily. It's still a scavenger hunt because I gotta like go in this mode and then search around and keep on doing the same thing. So it's not super easy. But it is more possible than it was before. I don't know if I want to do that right away. I may wait. This area is not bad to do it with, though, because there's only 9 of those pictures. Some levels are worse than others, from what I can tell. I think what I'll do is I'm going to start the next level, get one of those collectibles, and peace out. Because there's one more boomerang type I can get, but need one more egg. I like how the sound effect thing happens with this, though. You can't see your collectible. You hear there's something nearby. It's a nice touch. I don't know if it's in the cave that I'm hearing this. How was that? I mean, I was on our way anyways. Still something else here, but I gotta come back here anyways. Bridge on the river tie. Let's do it.
There's nothing quite like a moonlit billabong. Except maybe a moonlit billabong full of giant roaches, spiders and bats.
This thing is loud. I keep on hearing everything around me. You know, hang on. Before we go any further, I gotta change. Why not this one? Simple. Oh, wait. Is that the actual sky here? Wow, okay. I thought that was a roof for a second because I could see the seam in the sky. Man, you can really see the seams out there in the night sky tonight. Probably upscale a game meant for like 480p displays at the highest. It happens. Not gonna fault the game on that one. That's just HD ports in general.
This is the home of me old mate, Dennis the Cheapskate. Well, sorry, I mean Green Tree Frog. Oh dear. He has got the
This thing is very distracting in
biggest
cutscenes, I'm not gonna lie.
This side of the black stump. I've tried to convince him to give some up, but he's too precious with them. I'm sure if you did some odd jobs for him, he'd be happy to throw some your way. You know what I mean?
Leave it to me, Maury.
That's why I'm hearing something so strong on my left ear. Makes sense. 20 here. Oh, I thought I saw 6 cages. Like, wait a minute. Oh, I'm in range of him. I was like, why do I have a talk critical? Actually, hang on. What are the missions? Oh, I thought that said hate Dennis's house. Like, heat? Hate? Oh, I'm gonna hate him. So, I don't think it's gonna really matter which thing I do. I'll probably start here, I guess. For some reason, I thought that was the guy. Don't ask. Well, at least it didn't hit me. Where is that frog? Alright, further out in the level. I just want to get one of our eggs because I don't care about the rest. I'm literally going to leave and come back here in a minute. Just getting one of the said collectibles, that'd be enough for a boomerang. Hello. Goodbye. I do not think I can make that jump from here. I'll have to go upwards, I guess. I could probably fly down from the ledge. Like, I'm reading what you guys are saying about that Kingdom Hearts boss thing. I was actually trying to remember that whole time. You guys were trying to figure it out myself. Like, which boss was that in question? I was getting some extra help with. And I guess, yeah, it was something to do with, yeah, the desert Cave of Wonders situation, I guess. Because that was a while ago. Like, that was 2018 we did those streams. It was a long time ago. That's when I was first introducing the Thursday slot. Which, funny when you look back at my stream schedules, because Saturdays was the first day I really settled on for a schedule. Then that stopped really working out because of a multitude of factors. So I swapped things to Monday, and then that didn't work out. So I had to swap things to Tuesday, which is what we do now. It's a Tuesday after all. I mean, that's why we're here. But the one day that was solidified from day one to the schedule was Thursdays. Because that was something, like, I'm not going to sugarcoat this one. I actually was streaming Kingdom Hearts on Thursdays when I did. Because I went through a bad breakup when I started that. Like, it was just a thing I needed for a distraction. And it really helped, because that got me through things at that point. It was a good thing to stream at that time. I'll say that much. But that's, like, the one day that has never changed on the schedule. It's always been a Thursday. From day one. And I don't think I see that changing. Like, how I have my schedule now is kind of perfect, because I do YouTube videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like, that's big releases. But then nothing on Tuesday and Thursday, so it makes sense to stream on those days. And then I do, like, the post uploads for these VODs on Saturdays and Sundays. So, like, every day of the week, you find me on the internet somewhere. Because, yeah, there will be content.
Please don't hurt me. Hey, relax, mate. I'm Ty, and you must be Dennis the Cheapskate. Well, I mean Green Tree Frog.
Ty? Oh, Maury's friend. I'm so glad to see you. The local bully, Neddy, has extinguished all the lights that show my way home. And now I don't know where to go. It's not that I'm scared of the dark or anything, but,
Scared of his own kind. He's scared of frogs. To be fair, I am scared of also the human race, because we're stupid. And very violent.
No worry.
Don't give the human race these dual boomerangs. They will use them in bad ways. Yeah, a frog being afraid of frogs. Yeah, I mean. Now you've seen it all. Come on, buddy. This way. I hate me too. I think everyone does at this point. And it's understandable as to why. That's all I'm gonna say on that matter. Yeah, like, I mean, I will say, going back on, like, the don't handhold or handholdy kind of idea that we were talking about before, whenever I have a COCOM in, like, a call for that, like, you always know what you guys are doing on that front. I always give you guys heads up about, like, how to do this or that situation. But it's always been fine where it's, like, you know, if I get stuck and I ask for the help in the call, I'll have people do that, because Matt did the same when he did Pokemon White. Remember, did all that when it was the Kingdom Hearts / Metal Gear stuff. Helped when needed, but let me experience on my own. Which is like, that's what you should always do as a COCOM. Like, you shouldn't, like, tell them exactly how to do everything in the game, because then it just takes away that whole exploration factor. Because I try also not to, like, overdo it when I'm in a COCOM with people who've played. Or never played a game, I should say. Like, if they played a game, then I may tell them a little more of, like, you could do this or that situation if they ask. But it depends on the game and also the people. But the general rules are you just don't spoil unless someone asks you to talk about it. Hey, where you going? Get back here. No. Wait, is he? Oh, I was gonna say, you better not go all the way back, because I was taking too long. That'd be dumb. Assassin's Falcon Freedom Planet. Yeah. I mean, that's also a series I've played like a lot of at this point. I played a lot of Freedom Planet, and even the demo of 2. Which I'm really looking forward to that releasing this year. And that's still, I think, slated for September. So if that's the case, you guys are really gonna see a lot of me in September on stream. If I stream everything. Because it's gonna be Splatoon 3 and Freedom Planet. As I already told my family, you're never gonna see me again in September. I'm gonna be busy. Looking forward to it in general, though. Like, these are huge releases for me. Like, Splatoon is one of my favorite series of all time. Like, it's bold, but I have come to a conclusion over the years that I think Splatoon 2 is one of my favorite video games of all time at this point, just because of its sheer amount of content that I really enjoy. So, getting a new game in that series in September, it's gonna be great. And then Freedom Planet's kind of the same. It did change around a lot of my life in a lot of ways, because that's what started me doing these streams to begin with. Freedom Planet was my first real thing that I pushed for streams. Because I did a Metroid Prime randomizer like one day, and then I didn't get back to streaming until like weeks later just to finish it. So I just didn't really count that much as my forte into streaming. Freedom Planet was what really set me off in like 2015.
Magnificent collection of thunder eggs. I insist that you have one.
Splatoon Freedom Planet 2 stream. Yeah, probably. It'd probably be like me playing a lot of the multiplayer in Splatoon 3 on stream again. Because you know they're bringing back Splatfest. You know what that means. If you've been to any streams over the past 7 years, because we did some for Splatoon 1, then you will know. You will know. We do those events all the time. We streamed every single event for Splatoon 2. So I'm going to try my best to do the same for 3.
Must have gone out. Could you find a way to fire up the gas again? I'm allergic to gas. Otherwise, I'd do it, you know.
Someone tells me this is all an
Yeah,
excuse.
okay, no worries.
Even Ty's like, oh, this doesn't sound right. Fine. Nothing better to do. That's what I thought. You gotta hit like the rim. Why? Oh, it's a wooden house. I'm like, this looks like a rock. Why does it sound like wood? But it took me a minute. I think I grabbed that for some reason. Allergic to work. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much his issue. It's allergic to anything that has labor. You'd be more free for Splatfest. Yeah, because of the different job situation now, so that'd be a big plus. And plus, you know they're going to transfer around all the different settings that did work with Splatoon 2's online system to 3, so that means for Splatfests, we're not going to have the weird janky situation they had in the beginning of Splatoon 2. We need a full team of 4 people just to even start a game. Because it was like, what, halfway through the Splatfest's lifespan, they fixed that, making it so that you don't need a full set. You can queue in the rest of your squad, which was huge because if you didn't have 4 people on the exact same team playing Splatfest that day, you couldn't play with friends. Just flat out. It was a problem. So the fact they fixed it like halfway through the Splatfest lifespan was a good thing, because that was honestly a thing they needed to fix. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that one right now. I'm not going to get off this. I'll come back later. Yeah, it was a weird issue they had, because I remember even like during the global test fire version of the Splatfest, the very first one, unofficial one, because of it being a demo, and you need a full set of people. You need a full set of 4 people in a lobby just to even start a game. It was a problem, because not everyone who plays will be in the same set at that point. Like, you may have, like, half your friends be on one team and the other half be on the other, so it complicates things. So, obviously, that needed to be changed. Oh, that's a cog I'm seeing. I'm like, what is that in the distance? It's actually easier for me to like use the control to move around and then the mouse to do the aiming when it comes to first person mode like that. So I might just be flip-flopping a lot. I'm fine with this. I've done that for other games before, technically. Actually, like going back to Splatoon, I do that a lot with Splatoon because I use gyro control to aim, so you move around your controller, but sometimes you're better off using the left and right stick to fine-tune your aim. Like, you're better off moving right stick in general, I should say. It's like, better off using the right stick left and right. It's like, why? But the same thing twice. Wait, you can grab... Oh, okay. That doesn't seem right. I don't know how you're supposed to get this normally, but it feels like my way. When Matt tried to co-op stream Splatfest, yeah, when he had internet the quality of a butt, so it didn't really work all that well. Maybe this time around that could change, depending. People who join in on my streams on that one want to like stream their end. I'm always fine with that. Like put like a multi-Twitch link in the title along with like a command. It's also a situation where it's like, yeah, you do it if you want. You don't. I don't care. You're here anyways. It's just smear. Like that's how you have the word. It's like, it's just smear. I mean, the problem was that your connection at the time, it's like the highest upload you had was like 0.3, so yeah, it was bad. It wasn't until more recently you guys, could fix that. Oh, there's multiple. I was like, wait, where'd it go? That was another turkey. That's where it went. I didn't hit him, but that counts. All right, I'll take that. Pass it back to his friend. I seen it go somewhere and disappeared. Like the camera kind of got obscured. I think it was somewhere over here I seen. Yeah, it's in the other turkey again. Why are you passing it back and forth like a football? I gotta hit these guys probably fast. That's the problem. Like that. Yeah, they gotta do it fast. I mean, to be fair, you guys are having issues with these internet signals of yours, but it's still better than what you guys had in the past. What is that, at least? I don't know what's been going on. Sounds like the towers in your area have just been kind of crapping out. Or it could be just something they changed on the back end that's causing this weird issue. Because I know that feel. The ISP changes one little setting on their end, and oh no, everything broke. I mean, I'm just hoping that gets fixed soon for that reason, because that's annoying when you're paying for a service that doesn't work. You gotta know that feel.
G'day, mate. I came here to give Dennis some diving lessons, but he chickened out.
Well, who can blame him?
You know, Ty, it's high time you learned how to dive. All you have to do is run and press the jump button near the water's edge. Then press the bite button to do a dive.
I've been doing that.
See if you
Is it a different mechanic now? Because it's... Yeah, I've been doing that. Nothing different. Slightly different mechanic. It's the same idea, except now I do a cannonball. In fact, that might be different. No, actually, it's the exact same. What am I saying? That's just telling you can do that. Hello, sir. You're my first? Oh, okay, that's a problem. For some reason, I thought I found a Bibley already. No. Really? You have one of them actually know what that meant, Amber? You asked someone, you can't stream on Twitch, and they ask what games. I mean, normally, I tell a Comcast rep that, and I got multiple reps over the years on phone calls. Anytime I mention the platform, they don't even know what Twitch is. So I'm surprised they even humored that. That's been kind of the problem when it comes to talking to your ISP. With the modern age of just how everything is with internet stuff, like streaming is not just a thing you do on your end, it's a thing you do outwards to other people. And it still feels like that's a foreign concept to a lot of companies. Because when you bring it up, their employees are like, what does that mean?
Even the cockroaches here like a flutter at the track. It's so simple, even you can have a go. Just run to the finish, making sure you go through each checkpoint.
You know, this works to this point. Rings. Rings. It's just rings, man. Didn't see anything. I have to like flash it real quick if I'm gonna even check, but that's probably a terrible idea. These aren't real Australians, you can understand them. I mean, that depends on the accent, man, because I know an Aussie and he doesn't have a strong accent, so you can understand things. But I have met my fair share of people from Britain or even Australia that have heavier accents. And it's like, yeah, can you repeat everything you said, please? I didn't get a word. It's depending on a person's accent if you can understand what they're saying. That's the problem. It's also when you do things for the confidence. Yeah, just talking down to me again, I see. Scottish one of the hardest to understand? Yep. Yeah, Scottish is one of them. I've known some Scots that have been heavy on accent. Like, there are some people I've heard that's fine, and then some are... Nah. It just depends, again, it's by accent. Although Scottish is one of the worst ones when I hear in some regard, because it's also very easy for people to confuse a Scottish accent with an Irish accent. So people think you're from one place or another. But to be fair, I also heard the same with a British accent to an Australian accent, because they also have a similar sound. Can't read the part we started talking. That's one. Yeah, that's one way to say if you want to get punched in the mouth. Just in the mouth.
Not bad at all. You've made it through in record time. Here's your thunder egg. Sweet.
Wow, okay. I had to like look back on the OBS chat for that because it scrolled a little too fast for me to see here. But yeah, I'm seeing what you said now with the Pokemon comment, Amber. You had someone who understood everything about the series and wanted to actually talk shop with it. That's definitely different. I mean, it sounds like T-Mobile does have like a good customer support from what I heard on that front. Sucks that their techs aren't really doing much to fix these issues yet, but at least their customer support's good. I don't know if I can hit that from here, but I'm gonna try. Almost. How the heck did that work? All right, sure. I don't know how I'm supposed to get over there, so I'm probably just supposed to shoot from here. That's a yes. Didn't even give me a chance to fight back. How did I miss that? Golden Cog's in the middle of the road, huh? Oh, actually, now I see. Hang on. I noticed this. The draw distance issue. Walk further away, and there goes the grass. We get closer, and then the grass just grows up. All right, that's a draw distance problem. I wonder how I missed it the first time. It was hitting well, but further away it becomes easier to find. Alright, I seen that block. Here it is. That's 13 of 20. We found a lot of those pictures. Holy crap. I don't know how to get up there from here, so I'm probably have to jump down from up above. I think that makes sense to me. Yeah, I can agree with that one, Amber. I'm used to a lot of like customer support of any kind, especially in the tech world, to kind of be very hit and miss, and honestly, a lot of it kind of is filled with like arrogant and rude people. I don't know why, it just kind of is in a lot of ways. Like, it's the bad stigma of just, like, we get hate on, so we hate you back. But it really is, like, undeserved in most regards. For both parties. Well, you got a new PSP battery. It's odd waiting for it to die quick if we can charge it up again. I didn't know about that quirk about the PSP. We gotta wait for it to actually die off entirely to charge. I guess that's, like, a safety thing? I haven't needed to buy a new battery for my PSP yet, thankfully. I've heard issues with those batteries at this point, whereas like if you don't charge them up after a while, they'll start expanding, so you got to keep it charged, even if you're not going to use the system. But mine hasn't showed any of those kind of issues, thankfully, so I haven't had to replace it. To be fair, I don't really play my PSP much at all. If I'm playing a PSP game today, I'm just usually playing on the PSTV. Because I just want to play on the big screen. And honestly, outputting a PSP to a TV is an actual nightmare. It's an actual nightmare of a system because how they did it for the PSP is just such a janky way. It's so blurry and you really have to like scale up your TV settings so much to get it to be a usable image. Like if you just want to play a PSP game on the big screen, you gotta play on a PSTV. And if you don't have one of those, just emulate it. And just put the emulator feed on your TV from like your computer. I haven't played Crisis Core, but if I did play that, Matt, I would play on PSTV. See? That's why I say I don't play PSP. I play PSTV. Same thing. Again, it's more of a comfort thing. If I can, I try to play a lot of my games on TVs. Because like I like to have like a bigger control in my hand than like a small handheld. It depends on the system. PSP isn't that bad though. It's a pretty comfortable system in your hands. Alright, one more of those. Must be up there. I'm hearing that sound effect trigger. So I gotta get these like heater things. No bitey. I'm thinking that was a timer switch, but do I even need it? I actually just get up here and then like fly downwards. I might be able to. Let me try the switch again. If it doesn't work out my time, I can just try that idea I have. Now I know where I need to go. Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about. I thought it was like a weird quirk thing you were running into. But yeah, if you do use rechargeable batteries, it is a good idea on practice. Just wait until it is basically at 0% and then charge it up. Because then it's like, it's better for the battery's longevity at that point. So it is a good practice for any kind of like lithium battery to not just charge at random intervals. Just actually wait for it to go to 0, then charge it back up to 100. That way, it won't just go, like, say, from 100 to, like, 20% in 5 minutes. The actual readings of the battery will be accurate. Because I actually have an old cell phone now. It's like, it literally goes from 80% to 0% in a minute. I'm not even kidding. It's that bad. And it's because of the battery's life cycle, I think, just going past its charge time now. So, it doesn't have an accurate reading anymore. I think I missed my ride. Yeah, it's going back around. How? I'm trying my idea then. That's so strict on timing. I probably have to make it there like almost immediately. don't think I can land on the said treetop. I'm gonna have to try it. Oh wait, the thing's coming back around. I didn't expect this. Where is that going exactly? Whatever pattern that's going, I gotta figure out. 'Cause it needs to go to the shore, that way I can jump on. Okay, heading out, Amber. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, and you have a good rest of your night. Appreciate you stopping by. There we go. Okay, now we got it. Yeah, hopefully you can stream tomorrow, because I know it's like been hit or miss on like the internet quality for that. So hopefully you can. So I think it'd just be easier to jump up here and attack it face first like this. There's no way I'm gonna get that on like a precise shot. All right, one more, and I think it's up to where I was going anyways. This works out. Then after this, we'll just be combing the level around for some collectibles. And I think there's an underwater thing we need to get as well for an egg. Okay, I got that one. So if anything, it'll be over here more I need to go. Well, one, I can see multiple. I can see like 5. I see like 5 things in the air.
You shouldn't be here, Ty. This is where Neddy lives.
I'm going here anyways.
Neddy. Yes, Neddy. He's the biggest, toughest bully this side of the black stump.
Well, he doesn't sound so tough.
Nice one, Ty. Now you've riled him.
Get the checkpoint before I do anything else, because that sounds like a little bit of a boss fight. That was to say, please do the first person. I'm holding down the trigger. Well, for one, look what I'm missing here. I was right. That's where our last flame thing is. 8 of 8. So I gotta go back and talk to our frog friend, but I won't be doing that right now. Gotta take care of this area first. I just fight you first before I do anything else.
Ho, ho, ho! Trespasser am orange rat, puny rat. No match
Orange?
for
I look
Neddy.
orange to you with this
Rubber
costume?
him good.
Definitely not. Oh, actually, I'm in a little bit of a shade of orange. Here, we can fix that real quick. See? Now I'm brown. Not orange. So I see his weak point. I just gotta figure out what to do with it. Hit it with my rings or with my teeth? I want to get him in the rear and that'll do something. Can I bite him? No. There we go. It's like, I gotta figure out how to get to his weak point. This ain't working out. Thinking he's gotta collide with the wall, and then sometimes that just happens, so. Hey, we wasn't that tough.
What? Orange rat beat Neddy.
I'm not orange, man. Don't make me change it to the other costume. The one that's white as
ashamed.
snow.
Here, Neddy gives shiny rock to new friend.
All right.
Orange Rat am Nettie's new best friend.
All it takes is for me to beat you up. No, I don't want to talk to you. I'm trying. No, I want to swap my boomerangs. Oh my gosh, is the whole area a talk zone? It is! I'm nowhere near the guy. Look, he's over there. I'm over here. I'm gonna press Y.
Orange Rat am
Y. I gotta be out here to change my boomerang type fast. I don't know why it's that big of a talk radius in this area, but alright. Sure. I'm only missing 2 more of those pictures. Wow, okay. So we're pretty much on track on that collectible at this point. These infrarings make it so much easier to find that. So this will be our first world, well actually like 100% fully, our first whole level. And then we can see this is an achievement thing. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, that would make sense for the HD version to tie these pictures to an achievement. I mean, that's what I would do. I'd port a game over to an HD console. It's like, hey, give these collectibles an achievement. You give them for everything else. Why not the random pictures? Well, one, that looks like a fake wall right there. Wonder that's a fake wall or just bad textures. Probably just bad textures.
superb. Now I can make a nice hot cup of tea. Thank you, Ty. Here's a little something that I insist you have. It's from my magnificent collection of thunder eggs.
Grouse as!
That one sounded like you tried to swear on that one. Watch your tongue. You're ready to eat. Alright, what's this other one? Tie diving. Okay, so I still gotta do the tie diving thing. That's fair. Nothing else?
My house will be nice and toasty again, thanks to you.
That's what I thought. I had to make sure you had no more missions. Tired of dealing with this frog. Alright, nothing else here. I'm thinking that thing I'm hearing is actually on the other side of that wall, which is outside of his house, technically. So where is the set of mushrooms? I want to warp back to the beginning. Because I still got some stuff here I gotta do. What do we have? 283. That'd be 285. I don't know how I missed those two in the air. I definitely jumped past them multiple times. Alright. Oh, well, here's a cog I missed. It's my final one. Wow, okay. How did I miss this? I was kind of gung-ho in the beginning thinking, oh, just get one of, like, the eggs and then leave. But no. I'll just... That's... Thinking about it in hindsight, it'd be a waste of time. I'm better off just staying in the level I'm already in. Finishing it up. Don't think that's how you're supposed to get up here, but that worked for me. And I still have a multitude of these guys to find. I found, like, no Biblies. Really? That was bad. Only 2 at this point. I gotta find everyone else. Oh yeah, I'm hearing the thing. So I was right. That final picture I'm looking for is not anywhere around here. Well, where I was at the time. It's out in the open again. Sounds like it's like around the waterfall. Oh no, there it is. A little farther up. And that's a Bibli too. I haven't been over here. Multiple Biblis. Okay, yeah, I definitely wasn't over here. Oops. Sure, there's no secret behind the waterfall. You never know. I was hoping you could just bite these. Make that easier. 20 of 20. No achievement, though. Expecting an achievement for that for some reason, but I guess they didn't think that was worth it. I mean, I'd probably get one from getting them all, realistically. Now that doesn't make sense. Grab literally air. I don't need the infrareds anymore. Probably just keep on the flying rings now because of the webs. I'm missing 1 more Beyblade and 10 more of the opals. And then that's it, 100%. I don't know where any of that is, though. I wouldn't be surprised if near one of our last Beyblade creatures is where our last set of opals are. That just makes sense to me. Just gonna comb the water real quick to make sure there's nothing in here I missed. Very easy to overlook something down the puddles. Oh, I keep forgetting there's an actual enemy lock on this game like Zelda. It's like I never use it. Not very helpful for a game like this, I'm not gonna lie. Because you're just moving the camera around all the time anyways. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. I don't see anything. So I probably got everything in this area when I did our little chase mission earlier, so to say. I wish I could get back up there now. That's the problem when you drop down. If I want to explore that specific part of the bridge, I gotta go all the way back around just to do it again. Because these ledges are too high. Yeah, let me talk to our platypus friend again.
Bonza, you're a natural, Ty. If you're up to the challenge, why don't you try the Super Tower High Dive?
Oh, okay.
Here's
I
the
needed to talk to him a
challenge, mate.
second time before, which I
Dive from
didn't
the
do.
top of the Super Tower and pass through each of the rings on the way down. If you get them all, I'll give you a Thunder Egg.
You think you made the tower high enough? What is this? Why does this remind me of a Pilot Wings level, of all things? It feels like Pirate Wings. I got all your rings.
That was a pearler of a dive. I tell you what, mate, you'd give the Pippi Beach Nippers a run for their money. Here, you've earned this.
Ripper!
I don't know where we're at, because I didn't see a tower anywhere here. This is like out in the distance, probably off map. Alright, I just need our 2 collectible things. That's literally it. I just gotta figure out what I'm missing then. According to this, I'm missing like a middle-ish one. Oh. Superman 64. That's like half of the skin, because they use the rings all the time. Like, rings are a common thing to pass through in Thai. Now they don't tell me anything, I just want to do it. Okay, nothing around there. That's kind of what I figured. Let me just check over our little mini boss guy again, just to make sure I didn't miss anything in this section. Don't hit the Y button. You gotta talk, no matter where you're at. I don't see anything around this edge. This would be a spot I would hide something if I was a game dev. Aim for under the bridge. Ooh. You guys can go under here. Yep, I had a feeling. This is probably our last set of 10, which means I just have the one Bibli. Yep, that was it. All right, so I have the one last Bibli creature, which is also right here. I knew it. It's like, I would do this myself if I was making a game. I would hide things under the bridge, so of course they would think the same. Like, you gotta think like a dev. And with this, that'll be 100% complete. That's everything in this level. 300 to 3. There you go. That's everything. Well, that's the first level we actually 100% completed. No other level we've done this so far with. 65% ain't bad. Let me get the infrarangs out again, because I remember hearing something here. Now I can do the boss fight. You know what? Let's just get it out of the way.
Smashing, young Ty. Let's get to work. I have a lock on the talisman. This should be
a troll move. I don't really think it's a troll move. I just think it's more of a encouraging thing for a player to explore on. It's not like an area you can't reach. So for a game like this, that's kind of a thing I would expect. I've seen that a lot in these kind of games. So it's just good exploration habits I've gotten. It's all gonna be an underwater boss. There's an above water boss. Well, either way, multi-range seems like the way to go. Unless they ask for a specific thing like fire. See bubbles down there with no creature yet. The heck is this? Oh, it's dead fish. It's chum. It's actual chum. Oh, I see it. There it is. The shark. Come here, buddy. Yeah, this is Cricket's Cove, yep. Play for alliteration. Okay, I guess I have to get him over where the chum is. That makes sense. I don't know what I'd do with the said chum. Gonna eat it? That's a yes. Okay, I was gonna say, did it do anything? Beat him up! Beat him up! Get him! I may need to use the water rangs, I don't know. What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Nope, time out. We all seen that, right? We all see the camera go way out of bounds and then come right back. It's like, hey, did you check out this thing down there, down the street, over the next pond over? Why? Why does this always happen? Ow, I'm not even doing anything. The game breaks itself. Bet I'm hitting that button. That's getting saved. So definitely ain't just hitting them with the boomerangs. I see that much. Maybe I gotta give him more chum. I don't know. Good to experiment. So I gotta bait him into something. Hang on a second. Let me look around more, because I think I have an idea of what they want, but I have to figure out. Okay, really? I gotta figure out exactly what's in the area before I do anything else. Because it has to be something you're baiting him towards, which is doing the damage, because he has a very thick metal coating. So you can't destroy the metal, it's just not gonna work. Give him a chum there, just let him go for it. Okay, nothing specific like that. Okay. I don't see anything down here. They want you to swim. I can tell that much. But for what? Unless there's a switch down here that activates like a torpedo. You don't hit him with the water ranks because that doesn't do any damage. Tried biting him and that was a bad idea. It's not really taking any damage down here, technically. So until I figure out what you need to do, at least I can swim in the water for a little bit. Make sure I'm not missing anything from the beginning. I get the whole give him shum thing as a distraction. I just don't know what the heck does the damage yet. To be fair, it took us a while on the first boss to figure it out too, just because he hit the pillar and I clipped it at one point where it didn't do damage. The next time he hit the pillar and he did damage. So figuring out the obvious wasn't very obvious because the game's hit detection was wonky. And then it worked. So it's maybe one of those situations too where I'm just getting the idea, not the execution. Look around real quick just to make sure we're not missing anything else as he's distracted. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I couldn't see this the first time. Gotta get to the lighthouse. For an extra life. Okay, maybe that was not the solution. It's just a collectible. Thanks, I didn't care for that. I actually did nothing. I was supposed to dive in his forehead. I'm now at a loss. Now I gotta go back to square one. Maybe then diving doesn't do damage. It's just that. It gets you in the water faster. The most it'll do is like destroy a crate. Why? Why do we keep on needing to see over Timbuktu? Yeah, there you go. That improved diving didn't work. What the heck are you supposed to do with this guy? And now I'm getting kind of annoyed. That's not doing any damage. I fed him a lot of shum at this point. Again, I'm thinking shum is more of a distraction. You're going to use one shum in an area for a while. You got to wait for it to come back. Got a problem. It's all fenced off. I'm fine with a hint. Yeah, I don't spell it exactly, but I'm fine with like little hints at this point. We've been here for a while. Where you need an upgrade you don't have yet. I mean, that would be bad design at that point. They don't tell you. I hope they wouldn't do that. But I haven't done it anywhere else yet, so I wouldn't see the game to do a weird thing of like, you need this power, but we didn't tell you yet. Because they haven't been guilty of doing that in Thai yet. I gotta keep on saying yet just as an in-case situation. Yeah, nets, you would think maybe like the traffic, but no, that's just a barrier. It's something to do with swimming in water, I can tell you that much. Because why would they give you a thing to distract him with shum so you can get down here? Like, it's something here. Wait a minute, is it seriously just this? I thought that was just for air. Okay, apparently it's more than just air. Okay, so I was right about the chum as a distraction thing, but now what the heck are you? So I'm guessing this is probably what that hint would dictate. Something about this. Let me get the chum now. Can't do both, right? That's what I thought. So let me find out one of those canisters. Over here. That's the only one I'm seeing. Okay, well that was short. Oh no, here's no one. I was gonna say that was short-lived. Still can't do damage when he's in that state though, so that didn't really help on that front. But it makes me think now you're supposed to hit him during this state, because you'll be able to. Okay, that was the chum. Okay, well now it's gonna take a hot minute. Okay, I think I got it from this point though, DJ. Thanks for the previous end, but I won't think I need any more. The canister, thank you! I was like, come on. And they come back. Alright. Now I just gotta wait for, I guess, him to not be in pain. There you go. Let's go. Why? Stop! Stop showing everything but him. I don't know what I'm doing with the camera. It's like, it shouldn't be obscured, but here we are. There we go. One more should do it. Actually, can I just go get one now while he's stunned? Yeah, I can just do this. I have more than enough time, actually. But, oh no, there's a new obstacle. Hang on. Did it hit it? Yeah. I gotta hit the mines first and then the fuel canister. Oh no, he actually got it. Never mind. Hope I have enough time. It looked like that thing blew up, I'm not gonna lie. So please look this way. There we go.
That poor shark.
Why does it look like he's jumping out of oil now? What happened to the water? I'm sorry, did we pollute it? Let me guess. This guy's gonna become friendly later too?
Swim free, sweet crikey. Swim free.
You beauty!
I guess we never lost this one.
You have come far. This will
Because
be
we lost the
no
first
easy
one.
task,
I guess the shark didn't get
but I
it.
have
Shark's
faith in you,
distraction.
my friend.
I didn't see Ty grab it.
Don't just stand there like a stunned mullet, mate. Julius has got something that will help you enter Cass's crest, mate. Off you go.
I mean, we just did a major story beat, so I'm not surprised there.
Jai,
And
good
I
to
need to come
see
here
you.
anyways.
I've again harnessed the energy off the talisman.
Yeah, that's kind of what I
Let's
gathered
see what
too,
we get this
DJ.
time,
It's like,
shall
we didn't actually need to fight the guy to actually get our
This must
collectible
be
this time around, but we did it to free him.
Frosty Rang.
Ripper!
So it was a good thing, obviously, to do.
Oh yes, the Frosty Rang can put out fires, freeze
I can see a
enemies,
water level in
and
my future
even
with a
create
shark.
ice cubes in water. To select it, use the previous rang and next rang buttons to cycle through your collection. You won't be disappointed.
Well, now I know I can get through
Now
to that
go
fire
try it out.
area, because we needed something of ice to freeze it. We're good. But while I'm here,
Hello, Ty. You've got some more golden
gonna immediately replace
cogs.
these. Ah, these are
Let's
nice
see
toys.
what we get this time.
No, I'm gonna get the new ones.
Oh my! This is a mega rang. When you throw it, it will automatically target every enemy around you.
Ah, aim
Quite
assist.
remarkable, really.
Be banned for competitive play.
Sweet as.
Oh my god. No, I'm sorry. That voiceover definitely sounded more derogatory. Well, let me try the Frosty Rang thing. Because I want to open the next area. I don't think we'll do any more levels of like furthering progression, so to say. I don't think we'll stop just yet. Probably need to take a break here in just a minute, but I'm going to open this next area at least. And then we'll go back to other levels to get like the remaining little picture collectibles we're missing. I'll just kind of use this more as like cleanup for the rest. Because I think like when we do 3 levels in a boss fight, that's a lot of progress right there. So I think that makes sense to do. And then like now we can just do some cleanup. Because 3 levels in a boss is a good amount for like each stream so far. It's been kind of like tying together nicely. So let's get a sneak peek, I guess. I didn't mean to go here, but alright. Talk to me.
Machine.
Thanks, I guess. Let me get the infraring. We're only missing 3 more. One is a story-based one, I know that much, so we'll need to beat the boss. Or at least get enough of the eggs. And then the other 2 are the last 2, I guess, we need from the golden cog. So we're getting there. I heard a thing, but not here. Okay. Like, you can hear it nearby, but it doesn't mean it's actually here. What are these levels? Let's get a sneak peek of their names, what I was trying to do before. Rex marks the spot. That sounds like a dinosaur thing. Beyond the black stump. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I see what they did there. I hear it. I hear it. Don't see it. It's gotta be like near the top section here. That's probably what I'm hearing. We're not gonna get all the pictures here probably because there's still another area we can't even get into yet, which means we'll probably need to wait until we get the last major rang upgrade, so to say. And then we can go into that said area left in the map, which will give us our final set of collectibles. Because we're close to the eggs too. It's like 19 out of the 25 rainbow eggs. Something like that. There's a here, like right here, and it's not here is poking me. Where? Where? Next supply plus. Oh, yeah, I forgot the name. Fair though. First time after all. Where? Sounds like it's right here above my head, but it's not. There's one of the things I was hearing. A little bit more down here, I'm hearing another one. Oh yeah, clear. Clear as day. There it is. Six of 9, nice. She knew it had to be that. I think what I'll do is I'll go back in these previous levels. Just because there are some things here. Can I like select it at all? Do I seriously need to use the mouse for this, really? I got none of them here in 2-up. So that's probably where we'll start. The only one we got all 20 is Bridge on the River. That's it. The rest, it's hit or miss to nothing. It really depends. But I think we'll start with 2-up because technically our first level. So might as well do that. But I'm actually going to take a quick break. That's how we'll just end it. We'll just get some of these little like picture things. Because again, it's going to take us at least another like 40 to 60 minutes at least to go through a world. And we got about half an hour before I usually end. So I think we'll just do some cleanup with these pictures. That just makes the most sense. But I'm going to take a break here for just a few minutes to get up and stretch. And then when we come back, we'll just do a little bit of cleanup to clean out the night. So that's the way I did there. Stay tuned. We'll be back here in a few minutes. Alright, we're back. Let's go ahead now and I guess do a little bit of cleanup. Which, I gotta go in here first. I don't know which one of these was 2 up. But we're gonna go ahead and just, at this point, we're not gonna continue on any further with the overall progression, just because of how late it is. So I figured let's just go ahead and clean up at this point. Shush, shush, shush. It'd just be better at this point that we can just kind of chill out for the last like half an hour of the stream. And there's not that many pictures in some of these levels. This one only has 7. I know it's probably not needed, but I just kind of, like, it feels like a thing I need to do. If you want 100% the game, even if it doesn't count, to me, it counts. That's how I look at this kind of stuff. It's kind of a bad habit I have in certain games when it comes to 100% completion. Like, if you give me a collectible, I'm going to count it. So I gotta, like, move this mic position a little bit because I have to fix my chair up in between the breaks. It was a little too low. So the mic position gets messed up because of that. As I noticed lately, it's like watching back some of these other... wait, why did I get an achievement process for grabbing that? You guys can't see because I have the overlay off, but I got an achievement process ticker for that, and we already collected this item, so that was a little weird, sure. As I was saying. Actually, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the past couple, like, streams, the past few weeks, I've noticed I've been, like that on camera. I'm trying to fix that a little bit, because I have a projection of my camera, like, off to the side of me. But still, I gotta glance over to see. I don't want to get too mic face, basically. That's the problem. I don't want to cover up my whole face with a giant microphone, which is very easy to do. Here's something that sounds like it's right on top of me. I know I have the one box down a little bit further. I've seen that one. Let me just get that, just so if that's the only one I'm hearing, it sounds like 3 of them near me. Might as well just clear it out. Good call, because I still hear the thing chirping over here. Not as aggressive in this spot. Sounds aggressive over here. To be fair, I can always speed this kind of process up in an actual guide. I'm trying to avoid that. I'm hearing something like around the corner, which is why it's so prominent. Thanks for welcome back, Matt. Just seeing that now. The heck was that? Was it the kangaroos? That just sounded like a twang from a guitar. Weird. I don't know what the heck made that sound. I'm gonna have to assume it's the little kangaroo man. Almost feels like that's a perfect hiding spot for anything. Excuse me. That's a little too close for my liking. Now it sounds like it's literally on top of me. But I don't see it. Oh, hi. Get out of here. I'm busy pixel hunting. There it is. I knew it's like on top of me. I can hear the chime thing getting louder and louder. There's really no reason to go here for collectible's sake, but something tells me I'm gonna hide one of those pictures here. Case in point, found it. Can I might be able to make this. Yeah, I can just do that. Sounds like a sonar. It pretty much is a sonar. 5 of 7, so almost there. May as well get the power up that really only appeared here and never again. I still don't know what the heck is going on with this. Very loud though, like very loud. The only problem I have right now is I can't use my sonar range. Thank you. I want to use my sonar. There it is. That actually, I might be too far away to hit. I gotta get closer. There you go. That's 6. I need one more. Let's take a listen. Nothing here. So if anything, go back on the beaten path now, because I think our next and final hidden box is probably on the way to the ending. But it ain't over here, so that hunch didn't work out. Maybe near the middle, because I did hear that one other thing. I don't know if I ever found where that block was. Shush! I already did this. Don't need to talk again, buddy. Batarang. Yeah. I mean, some of this design kind of looks like a Batman Batarang. Although, I got more of, like... Which one was it? Like, the Metarang and even, like, the propeller one we can get later. That actually almost looks more like a Batarang. Wait, hang on. Oh, there's something between these two. That must be our story progression ring I was thinking we had left. So we have 3 more of the golden cog ones left. I missed that one earlier when we talked about ranks. Oh, I see it. There it is. There you go, 100%. We done here. That's 7. So that's all of them. Let's peace out. Does that like bump up my percentage at all? That's a no. So it's 65. I had to check, so go over here, I guess. Which one is this? Walk in the park? Alright, sure. Do this level first. How many do we have? 4, 6, so we're just missing 2. May not be here long because of that. I don't know if they're like near the end or the beginning or the middle. We'll find out. I was like, what's happening? Why is my game freezing? Because of you. Always because of you. Probably help here if I turned up my audio. I don't want to turn up too much because I did notice the other day on a recording I did for a YouTube video, I actually heard myself back in the microphone, like the audio leaked through from the headphones too much, so I don't want to jack it up too much. Because these headphones do have a little bit of bleed. Nothing here. Because I don't hear anything when I walk in these areas, and that's how I can just know to leave. Shush. At least you can skip those conversations, but it's kind of annoying he just automatically talks to you every single time you enter a level like that. Like, if I've been here before, you don't need to tell me all this stuff. I've kind of done it already. So it's weird how you can skip it, but you have to skip it every time you revisit a level. You would think it would just have the same flag set when you know, talk to the guy at all. Like when you're in the level, then you have to go up and press the Y button to hear him again. You would think the same flag would be set after you explore the level and hear the conversation at all. Turn up volume so I hear your thoughts like Quackmire. No, not that high. That'd be too high. And that's when the world explodes. They like to talk, don't they? I mean, he likes to tell you how to play the game a lot, yes. More tutorials, please. me go back the way I came because I did see a different path there I didn't take. I'm just gonna confirm there's no pictures down that path. Okay, maybe there wasn't our path. For some reason, I thought there was. Anyway, this is probably a little bit faster anyways. If I can jump in this sticking thing, please let me in. Let me in. Thank you. Also, this makes the section easier if you want the opals, because just ride a magnet. Easy. No need to try. Although it didn't last long, so bad timing on my part to grab it. I mean, I don't need these things. I already got that part cleared. Is that red? Like I need to collect it again, red? No, it's a see-through. I was gonna say, like, wait a minute. I got you. Nothing over there. I would hear it by now. Just gotta use my homing attack, Sonic. Seriously, it's like, it's blatantly Sonic's homing attack. You can't do me otherwise. Play too many Sonic games. I already know how this works. Here, because that's just these things in a life. Yeah, I did remember there was like a picture hidden in the area there, which we did get. But sometimes I do put multiple blocks in the area hiding these pictures, so it's best just to check them again. I'm guessing at this rate, I haven't heard a single thing going off my boomerangs, which means there are probably the last two things we need at the ending. Yep, I'm hearing it. All right, I was right. The ending. I can't check anything here in the rapids, so I already know they're not going to hide one here. It'd be too difficult. And you can't even throw your boomerangs here, so they can't. They actually can't hide one there. Turkey can have that, it's fine. I don't care. I'll play this like Sonic Heroes multiple times. True. I mean, the biggest thing with Heroes was more or less if you did want 100% it, you had to play everyone's routes, which meant 4 full playthroughs technically. But I don't mind that because at least with Sonic Heroes, it's like the classic Sonic games where every playthrough is different technically because the characters don't all play the same. They have different mechanics. Their levels are different lengths, different obstacles and enemies. Like it's not the same game 4 times at least. Because I think that's the problem with Heroes gets from a lot of people. It gets a bad rap because people kind of say it's the same game 4 times with all 4 teams. Like, it's not really. It's like the classics. I mean, they were literally the same. If you go back to the classic games for a Sonic playthrough to a Tails playthrough, like the level did not change. It was the exact same. They didn't start changing the levels until the Knuckles runs. Because Knuckles had a shorter jump. So they actually needed to change things with Knuckles. So, like, in some ways it's better than the classics because the classic literally were played the same game again, just with a different character. And with Sonic 2, it was the most blatantly obvious one. With Sonic 2, Sonic and Tails played the exact same. Tails didn't have his patented flying ability yet. That wasn't until Sonic 3. Like, he can do it as an AI, but as an actual human player, no, it don't work. His Tails just don't work today. Don't know why. It's definitely a thing I'm glad they fixed going forward, which, from my scene, at least the Christian Whitehead port of Sonic 2 adds it in for a mechanic for Tails. And from what we can see, the version for Sonic Origins is going to have the same thing, where Tails will be able to fly. Because some gameplay of that, I don't know, was officially shared or leaked. I just know they had like a Korean trailer out there that showed gameplay of Origins. So we at least get to see some of like Sonic 1 and 2 played. I don't know why I'm not showing Sonic 3 yet. That's kind of a red flag. I feel like we should have seen something from 3 at this point, being one of the games in the collection. We even seen CD footage. So why are we holding out on 3? We showed all the other games. It's not a good sign. I don't know. With how Sega's handled Origins already, I'm just like cautiously optimistic with this game, only because there's some weird marketing issues with it, like some weird PR choices, and that's what's making me a little worried as a Sonic fan. It feels like this is gonna be a weird port in some ways. I don't know why. My most important game in Origins? I feel it is, personally, because they haven't ported Sonic 3 in a decade plus. And I know a lot of it comes down to music, which is why people are worried that this version may not have the original soundtrack. Like, some journalists have tried to reach out to Sega to ask, hey, will we have original soundtrack for Sonic 3? We're gonna get like a remix soundtrack, and they never responded. So some people are looking into that a little too much, thinking that that means it's confirmed to not have the original soundtrack. That doesn't confirm anything. They just probably don't want to talk to the press about it yet. Way on their own terms to talk about it. But it's still kind of a bad sign that they haven't shown anything with Sonic 3, but they'll show everything else. It's like, oh no. That's gonna be bad, huh? I hope that's not the case. I hope it's like one of those weird fluke situations. But who knows? I mean, I have it pre-ordered myself because I was able to get it on a discount for PC. And that is the version, if anything, you would probably want to get if they don't put in the music for Sonic 3, because there'll be mods to replace the soundtrack with the original. You know that is going to happen. So there's that. And yeah, there's another thing too. Yeah, like Sonic Origins comes out in a month. Actually, not even a month. Isn't it like the beginning of June? Like around like the first 2 weeks? Like, it's very soon. And yet nothing. Nothing about 3. That's a concern. That's a major concern. That's why people are getting worried at this point. Okay, yeah, there is an achievement for all these pictures, by the way, because I got achievement progress thing on Steam. So, yeah, we got to get it. Okay, 23rd, so it is a month away. I don't know why I was thinking it was like a couple weeks. Technically it is. It's not in the couple weeks I thought. But is there no eShop listing still for Sonic Origins? Because yeah, they announced that on the Switch as well with everything else, but yet there's still like no word about a Switch version, which is very confusing. I don't know why it's been this secret. Like, you would think a collection of 2D Sonic games would not be hard to make because Sega pumps these things out, I'm not even joking, one every year or so. And it's a situation where they're being so quiet about this one of all versions, but they're so vocal about the rest. It's like, wait a minute. What's going on? What is going on here? Why are we being so quiet about a thing we do every other week? Oh no. I don't know. Like, that's why a lot of people, myself included, are kind of worried with Origins. Because there's some weird things Sega's doing with this one. Whether it be the weird, like, pre-order digital version thing with a flowchart, like Ubisoft levels of confusing, to not really talking about the game for a year after they announced it, when it was just a collection of games that they've released multiple times. In fact, they released the games in the collection in the middle of the announcement on all their platforms. Like, didn't Sonic 1 and 2 get ported like at least 2 or 3 times in the middle of those announcement periods of Sonic Origins? It's like, wait a minute. Why can't we get no news when we literally get the games again? It's like, wait a minute. Oh, red flags. Red flags going off. I don't know. It's like, I'm hoping for the best with this one. At least in terms of the extra content they're introducing with Origins, it looks like good content. I'm just hoping it's not going to be like a weird situation of a port. Because it's very hush-hush right now, and that's not a good sign. Really shouldn't be this quiet when the game comes out so soon. This is the part when your marketing team is going to ramp up advertising. Because it comes out soon. So we need to talk about it now. Keep it fresh on people's minds. Probably show off on a Direct or something if there is one in June. I mean, for Nintendo Direct kind of stuff, because I do believe we're going to probably get one here soon-ish. I would not be surprised because Xbox and Bethesda, they already announced that they're doing like a show during the summer, and I think that like Jeff Keighley's Summer of Games thing, whatever the heck he calls his event, is still happening. So our non-E3 E3 event, so to say, that's still going to be a thing. And companies usually like to announce stuff during the summer because it's just kind of been a tradition in the industry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we still do get some kind of news from Nintendo during that time period, but I feel like Sega needs to talk about the Sonic Origins game during that time period because you're running out of time if you don't. This year feels like 2020 all over again. I mean, in some ways yes, in some ways no, because I think we kind of moved past some of like the we can't really do anything because we have no way of doing it phase anymore, because when 2020 crippled a lot of like announcements and development, a lot of it's just because people could not leave their houses at all, everywhere. So it crippled the industries, like all of them. But we've kind of like fixed that. Like even if you're stuck at home now, we've made it so it's not nearly as bad to do pretty much everything you need to in the industry. Whether it be like developing games, getting these trailers made, or being able to at least share information with like other teams so they can work on their location. Like it feels like it's more ironed out now, so it doesn't feel like we have those issues anymore, even if we're back into like a square one situation. Heard that. It's probably over on the other side here. But honestly, I know some people are very sad about the E3 thing, but I think we kind of moved past E3 at this point. We found replacements for it. So I'm not really missing it as much. Like, it's sad at this point, sure, that it isn't really a thing, because that was kind of like a nice clean week of announcements. But at the same time, with how E3 has been going anymore, less and less companies show up, and then with how E3 themselves, as like a whole organization, have ran things, it's like run things in the ground. People don't trust E3 anymore. So it's probably for the better it's not happening this year, because they gotta build back up that confidence. And right now, they don't have it. People don't trust people running the E3 organization. And our ice boomers can freeze the water. Now that would be something. I don't think so. Oh wow, you're onto something, Kira. Actually, yes. Ice air from Majora's Mask specifically. Like you can hit it anywhere. Oh, don't tell me they're gonna be mean and put something on one of these. Like you gotta shoot this very specific spot in the water so you can get to yourself to a collectible. Don't do that to me, please. Oh god, shark. Oh, it actually turned me around. Interesting. Anything, maybe our final picture could be around this area. Zoom out the camera back, it's a little too tight. I don't like it super zoomed in. It's like, it's really not ideal. I don't know why still this game defaults to a zoom in that's like 80% screen of the main character. And then the next tier of zoom out is 70% of him. That's like, those two options are unusable to me. I gotta have it fully pulled out. Maybe it's up there, because I can hear the thing. I was right thinking it was around the Spiral Mountain wannabe. Oh, that's a soul going up into the heavens. So, like, what am I seeing? It's kind of dark when you think about it. It's so close. It's got to be around the corner. Yeah, literally around the corner. Alright, GG's. That's all of them here. That's 9. So exit. And that's it for the whole, like, first set of worlds. Like, we're done with those now. No reason to ever go back. So let me pause here real quick. I know I got 6 of 9. Get those later. 25, 24. So we just have Snow Worries left. I think, what is it, like, oh, we got like 4 minutes till, and that's like a lot. I don't know if I want to do Snow Worries right now, because that'd be too much. I don't want to overdo it. We've already been kind of going for that 4-hour span, so I think I might just save the Snow Worries for like a thing we can do right at the beginning of the next stream to get all those pictures, because that'll probably take another like 20 minutes. If we have literally like about 20. Yeah, it's like 19. We got 19 pictures to get in a big open area. Okay, yeah. Veto. Not doing that. That's going to take too long. We'll do that next session. Because that will be, at this point, if I continue, like close to 11:30 by the time we finish my time. So, yeah, it's probably better to do later. Just saying that. I think I may have heard something down there. Hang on. Don't mind me. Just a majestic bird. I swear. It looks so stupid when you're doing that. Alright, well, I'm sorry to have to do this. Say goodbye to the nice number. I ruined it. You're welcome. I ruined it. Can't end on nice things. I didn't mean to go to that slot. I guess we got game 1 and game 3 now. Sure. Oops. I could probably fix that by going out. Don't matter. Wait, can you not delete game? Alright, fine. I made a backup of my save. Sure. I know I can delete it by, you know, that again. But I'm good. I got Rainbow Scale Water. Yeah, we got that one a while back, so that's good. That's one of the harder ones here. But even then, we still got a couple Rainbow Scales left. It's like, how many? I'll just check the achievement process, because I'm not going to load the save file back up. Because the achievement process will just tell me. Or, actually, no, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. Steam doesn't do that, like, pop-up thing and then tell you in the achievement menu. You gotta manually look. It's weird. 19 of 25, so we're only missing 6. So, yeah, that's about done. But, yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. Because, again, the next thing I need to do is gonna take a very long time, and I'll just save that for next time, because it's already kind of late. So, with that, let's go ahead and get off of that. Let me close this game while I'm doing my outro stuff, because at this point, like I said, we got a lot more left. There'll probably be another stream or 2, probably 2 at least of Ty. Like, we're nearing the end, so to say, on this percentage, but my realistic expectations say like 6-ish more hours, somewhere around there, so at least 2 more sessions. So we'll continue this next week, and then go from there. But yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. Thanks everyone who came out. Just going to go ahead and do my usual cleanup stuff here. And there it goes. Okay, yeah, so we got Shantae going up on the YouTube side still. Check out that playthrough. Definitely for tomorrow's part, if you want a little bit of a history lesson, because just jump ahead a little bit. That part is going to talk about the Game Boy Color to Game Boy Advance differences with that game, because Shantae is one of the, like, what, 4 or 5 different games on the system that uses, like, the GBA hardware to its advantage. So check that out, because I do show off what's actually different. It's not just a color palette difference, it's more than just that. So I would say definitely look at tomorrow's video, but you get yourself caught up now on like the cleanup episode from yesterday. And then from there, we're still doing our Metro Prime stuff over on the League. I was going to press that button later, but okay. Bot channel too. Thanks, bot. But yeah, we're doing Prime still. Check that one out. It's been a very interesting playthrough so far, as we don't talk about Metro, we talk about Pikmin of all things. We like tangents in this house. That's pretty much the big stuff. See what you say. What do you miss? Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the 6 and the 9. Don't worry about it. Fine. It's just a 7 and 9 now. We fixed the mistake. But that's pretty much it for me. So we'll be back here tomorrow, Thursday. You know, if I stream for another hour, I can say tomorrow, because then it'll be Wednesday. But yeah, we'll be back on Thursday for the Metroid Prime. Oh my god, I'm getting very confused. That's how you know it's late, because I can't think straight. The Metroid Dread mode playthrough. So, we'll be back for that. I don't know how much more of that we'll have because of how difficult things are going to get soon, but here's hoping we don't screw up too much. See how that goes, but for now, I'm going to sign out, so it's going to do it. Thanks everyone who came out, and I'll see you guys back here on Thursday for the Dread Mode run of Metroid Dread. Take care and have a good night, everybody.